Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. It is July 25th, 2025. A beautiful Friday night here on the East Coast. Hope everybody is doing well. Clearly we're on here a little bit early because we got some things to discuss. Of course, the Ryan Mcmahon trade went down earlier. Just ideally, you'd like to think the first domino of many to fall for this Yankees trade deadline. We're going to go into that. We'll do our standard pregame, everything that we typically do on here. But first things first, chat. Hope everybody is doing well. It's a new day today, and as we always say on here, beautiful thing about this sport, you get to turn the page, new chapter, whatever you want to say, each and every day. So, we'll put the past behind us in terms of the result of the Blue Jays series, and everything in the last week, but. I do got to, get serious for a minute, chat. And one thing I cannot put in the past until I address it is I was out of line on Wednesday night in the series finale. And just in, let me grab my blitz ball because talking like this in normal mode makes me a little bit nervous. But I've been saying some things lately that I shouldn't say. And regardless of, how I approach content, and really how I approach content is I despise the word content. And I got a bunch to say here, so just bear with me. This will be probably, a few minutes. Then we'll get into our typical standard thing here. I try to be as real as possible with you guys because, as many of you know, I can't stand the idea of making content. And I ensure that that's not what this is. So with that, and clearly to a fault, I at least come, by the time the game starts and the watch parties, it's kind of my goal to act as if I'm watching the game with my boys. And you guys are my boys. So with that, I say things on camera that I definitely shouldn't say. And I got to be better. For those who haven't seen, you're all there live for it, and I know it probably, you really didn't bat an eye to it because I talk like this quite frequently, which is unacceptable. Blue Jays scored a run. George Springer scored and said, "Kill yourself." Can't happen. Now, no part of this is going to be me justifying what I said, because it's trying to be as real as possible, and some might be instantly thinking in their head so what are you saying? That's just how you talk normally, day-to-day life? Yeah, it is. Whether it be, years back with my boys or to this very day with my boys, at least as of, 2 days ago, I should say. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to work on it. I say things that obviously I don't mean, that I don't think have much, weight to them, because I know I don't mean them, but other people don't know that. And that's not their problem. That's my problem. I got to understand that, I am on camera. And while I don't mean it, I'm not just, on my own here with Yanks Ave. We're not affiliated Yankees. It's just my Yankees fan page that I made back in high school. That's, kind of grown to a point that I'm very satisfied with. But with that said, while it's not tied to it, I am obviously associated with John Boy, and I'm an editor / producer for them, and it's a job I do not take lightly whatsoever. And of course, we're partnered with MLB over there, so. Regardless of, just the obvious and that the details of the situation, aside, I shouldn't talk like that. And I'm going to work on making sure I don't talk like that. But it's not just me that this affects. So when I say things, whether it be, what I said to George Springer or, some of the language that I'll use, it can't happen. It can't happen. The feeling of putting the company in jeopardy, or of course, MLB, there's two sides of this, or a bunch of different sides of it. One is just that I shouldn't say it. The other is when I say things like that, because I do have association with JM and, with that, technically MLB, they got to deal with it as well. And that can't happen. It's a job, that grateful as hell for, You guys know I didn't go to college. You guys know I wasn't the best student back in the day in school and all that. So for somebody who is in no position to take that for granted, that alone should be enough reason for me to not say the things that I say. And I'd like to think what I talked about with George Springer is the worst of it. But it just I'm too old for it now, and this is something I've been thinking about within the last year or so. Maybe it's the frontal lobe developing, but I've kind of always had the persona of a hothead, and especially with the Yanks, somebody who kind of freaks out, takes it very seriously, which the latter is certainly still the case and will forever be the case. I care about my family, I care about my friends, and then right after that, it's the New York Yankees. I guess technically I mean it facetiously when I say I would take a bullet for the franchise, but in a way I don't mean it that way. I live and breathe this shit. But with that said, that's not an excuse to, tell a player to kill themselves when they're irritating me. I've personally apologized to George Springer. And let me say this really quick. This isn't something that I was forced to do. This is something that the moment it was getting out there and I put the company in position to where even just taking 30 seconds out of their day to have to talk to me about it, or, whether it be, I don't know, their tweet notifications being, instead of baseball trade rumors, it's, why did your coworker say this, or why did your employee say this? It's unacceptable, and it all stems from the way I speak. And I think part of it comes from, because I know it's just words that I say, that I do have faith that, I always think, now me telling you this doesn't mean anything, I gotta prove it, but I know I'm a good person, so I can kind of say whatever I want, because what does it really mean? But obviously it does mean something, and I've seen a lot of the comments. I just got to rid that shit from my vocabulary, it's not cool, and I felt like crap over the last couple days, purely based off my own doing, and it's not just because the position I put the company in, but some of you guys as well who have been insanely supportive over the last couple days. I've seen a bunch of those comments, mostly Yankee fans, which, word up. But even you guys having to deal with that, you got shit going on in your day, I shouldn't be saying things that put you guys in the positions to have to defend me. So that, applies to you, applies to Jimmy, Jake, Courtney, Plouffe, Rose. These are people that have given me an opportunity that my, at least, educational / I didn't go to college again. My resume doesn't suggest I should be in this position. And with that said, I shouldn't be taking it for granted. And that, again, that's one side of it. The other side is, I make sure I'm as real as possible on here, because I hate the idea of creating content. You guys always hear me say the idea of content makes me fucking sick. For many reasons. One, I think it's just, you see a bunch of people making content these days, and it just feels fake and performative. I never wanted to be about that. And two, I'm streaming all these games. The Yankees are always my, that's the time of day I look forward to each and every day. I want to make sure it's the same way I'd be watching if I were by myself or, with my boys, whatever it is. So ultimately, the core issue here is that, it is something, off camera, I would say, player pisses me off, which, George Springer does to a great deal, but what's he doing wrong? Celebrating a certain way, and that leads to me telling him, yo, kill yourself. I can't just say it's a slip of the tongue. That is how I talk, unfortunately. But that is going to change going forward. Now, I'm still going to be very, like, 100% authentic like I typically am. But, not ideally, what is going to happen is, I'm 25 years old now. I'm not a kid anymore. I can't be saying that shit. So the authentic version of me is going to be somebody who doesn't speak that way. And just, we often talk about on here, I always mention how sports is contained within its own world. So with that said, you can get as crazy as you want because it never actually leaves this world. There are exceptions. Like, you don't tell players to kill themselves and shit. And, that was an L by me, yo. And going forward, I know this is cliche to say, but, like, I am going to be better with it. And it's not just a thing. And in a way, I appreciate this all kind of going down. And it really did go down, yo. I mean, this shit was in my newspaper of choice, the New York Post. Kind of is a little bit of a wake-up call, yo. And maybe it's something I needed. Because, I'm 25 now, yo. Like, it's always been my thing to be the crazy person kind of been like, and Jimmy talked about it last night on Morning. I thought he covered it great. Not making like any excuses for me either, which is the way it should be handled. Like, there's no excuse. Especially coming up, like, whether it be on Twitter, which is what most people I feel like kind of knew before, than like Yanks Av. I'm not on Twitter as much these days, but I won't say I boxed myself into being nuts, but it's definitely the persona that I've developed. And as for, some people be like, oh, Dan has anger issues and all that, which, fair enough on the surface. I'll tell you, on that side of things, it's really not an issue, believe it or not, but it's something that I almost feel like I know people watch me for. So, well, I won't say, like, I guess the anger and, like, the way I act isn't real. It's something that I know I can easily, like, call upon because it kind of feels like my role in a sense. And in some ways it is. I mean, to be completely transparent, like, at least on the JM side of things, like, or Warehouse, for those who watch that, that is kind of, what the vibe is supposed to be for me. Now, again, it doesn't mean it's fake, but, for example, remember when I broke the trash can, or smashed the trash can, blew it to smithereens in Blitzball Battle 5? Like, that emotion was real. I was pissed after losing, and that's how I get. Like, I am very competitive. But for example, like, we lose the game, I'm walking out, emotion's real, but then, I hear Sam, shout out Sam, birthday the other day, happy birthday, Sam. The other day, not the other day, her birthday was the other day. But, I'm walking out and I hear her say with her phone camera up, like, I got Rourke, and, like, I know the camera's on me, so I gotta, do what I'm supposed to do. And it's like the emotion of breaking the trash can was real, but we always talk about, like, feel emotion, don't act on it. And that's more so in reference to not letting a shitty loss lead into takes, and that's regarding the New York Yankees. But in that case, it kind of feels like what I don't say it's supposed to do because it's unacceptable regardless, but, like, that leads to, all right, I got to put on a show here. So it's one of those things where it kind of just has become the way I act, and I think I'm too old for that now, chat. Not going to, like, change the emotional side of things, but what I always say to you guys, like, sometimes the take is just a good old F-bomb, nice and loud. That ain't going to go away. But, it's pretty hypocritical of me to always be saying that to you guys in regards to, like, the Yankees and, one bad loss turns into this is the worst team of all time. A take that should just be an F-bomb turning into kill yourself is not something I want to be about. So going forward, it ain't going to happen. And, I apologize. I personally apologize to George Springer and apologize to everybody at the company. Apologize to you guys, too, because, you guys had to deal with this shit. Like, and I appreciate it. Hella people were coming to my defense and all that. But that's my fault. Like, I shouldn't put you guys in that position. You know what I'm saying? So, that's kind of where I'm at then. That's where I'm at on this situation. Like, I really do apologize. I still find Toronto Blue Jays fans to be irritating as hell. But, in fairness to them, if somebody told Aaron Judge to kill themselves, I'd be pretty hot. So, I understand all the reactions for sure. Appreciate all you guys having my back. And, that's kind of my statement, if you will. Totally open to, questions about the whole thing. I don't want to be, like, overly dramatic about it. And if it weren't for the fact of, like, the company, I probably wouldn't be as much, like, coming on here and talking as long as I have. But the position I put them in is enough reason to be very dissatisfied with myself. But, some self-reflection and all that, like, there's many reasons to be dissatisfied. So, again, just want to say I apologize. I'm open to, anybody who wants to talk about it, by all means. I almost encourage it, Like, I made my bed, I got to lay in it, so. We'll do Yankee baseball tonight for sure. And we got about 15 minutes until first pitch, and I better hurry this up, which I clearly haven't done already. But, we'll chop it up like we usually do in the chat every half inning, as we often do. And if that entails some questions about, the way I act, by all means. Again, just one more time, I want to say very sorry for all that shit that I was saying. And going to be better going forward. Now we transition, chat, into tonight's game. Now I got to turn it on again, All right, let's do it. So, Yankees begin a 3-game set with the Phillies this weekend in the Bronx. And as for the Blue Jays series itself, we really do just got to put it past us, I mean, talked about it on the stream towards the tail end of Wednesday night, talked about it in my post-game reaction. The Yankees have made it so that we can't really consider them like anything but a wild card team at this rate. Now, with that said, they will be a wild card team. They are going to make the playoffs. I can't force any, overreaction and be like, oh, this team isn't making the playoffs. But as far as the AL East goes, we're 4.5 games back. The Blue Jays won again yesterday against the Tigers. They'll continue that 4-game set tonight. 4.5 games out there. But vibes have clearly, and you all know why, started to tick up. One, at least the way I roll, especially after a day off, going into a Friday night weekend series back in the Bronx, I'm like delusionally optimistic. It's a new day. Let's fucking do it. But of course, Yankees got the ball rolling with the trades today. They acquired third baseman Ryan McMahon from the Colorado Rockies. And I will say right off the bat here, I am very satisfied with this deal. And I say that with a slight caveat because I remember talking this way about the early Jazz deal last year, which was right around this time, maybe a couple days later. And it was, this move is an A, but that's assuming the rest of the deadline is an A. The Yankees have a lot more to do. And, really quick, let's pull it up to this Joel Sherman article. I won't read through the entire thing, but the general consensus here, and this is how it should be, is the next priority is pitching. Pitching. He does mention they could still be in the running for Willie Castro, the Minnesota Twins, fellow infielder. But this being move number 1, chat, make no mistake, this is a great move by the Yankees. For those who don't know too much about McMahon, and here's the return. It was nothing. A couple of low-level pitching prospects, the number 21 and number 8 prospect for the Yankees. So, no issue there whatsoever. Pull this up. McMahon is fantastic defensively, and we'll hear from Aaron Boone in just a little bit. But up there, you see outs above average, defensive runs saved. He's second in all baseball at third base since 2021. Same deal with outs above average. He's, I think, top 4. The Yankee offense is not something that we should concern ourselves with. Now, that doesn't mean they're perfect, but at this point, with the third baseman acquired, who's, no doubt about it, a sure thing defensively, and that's not doing it justice. He's great. But the offense is not the top of the priority now, especially with McMahon, who does have upside. Put his lefty swing in Yankee Stadium. You see the stats since May 1st. OPS over 800, WRC plus of 111. There's something there that you can kind of like chew on a little bit and be like, maybe he gives us something offensively. But at the very least, this is an upgrade because the defense is a sure thing, and then some. And then we'll see what happens offensively. The pitching now needs to be addressed. Got to get a starter. Got to get multiple relievers. And speaking of relievers, Fernando Cruz continues to be on his way back, as is Mark Leiter Jr., which, Leiter's been a disappointment. But, we know what the bullpen is, the situation for us right now. Getting him back just as an extra arm that's respectable, at least, is certainly not a bad thing. But you'll get Cruz back. There's been talks the Yankees could be looking into Yohan Duran of the Minnesota Twins. Maybe even Emmanuel Clase of the Guardians. The bullpen has to be upgraded. And it seems like that's, at least in terms of pitching in general, is the next step. As of this moment right now, I do have faith in Brian Cashman. I do. And what does that mean? I think the pitching staff gets bolstered quite significantly. As for the starter, don't have many ideas who exactly that could be. Relievers, just name those two guys. Those are the blue chip ones that are certainly an option. You'll probably get an additional trade of, some guy that we're not even thinking of right now, that the Yankees see something in and work it out, because they're very good in that regard with the bullpen and kind of turning nothing into something. I believe there's many more moves to come, chat. And Ryan McMahon being the first one, I'm all for it. Because he's a great third baseman defensively. And knowing that our offense, in my opinion, again, isn't perfect, but is not the problem on this team. The problem's obviously defense, which McMahon shores up for sure, and then pitching, which has to be addressed. The lineup is not the thing that would stop us from winning a World Series. Really, not at all, to be honest. And then you think about the fact that McMahon, there might be something in there that, you see the OPS since May 1st. Really good. Lefty swinging Yankee Stadium. Easy to get optimistic about that, and I certainly am. But at the very least, and you see the stats, like 88 WRC+, plus, you got a damn good defender that already, even if he does that, is a significant upgrade over Oswald Peraza, who might be making his last start at third base tonight. We'll get into the lineup in just a little bit. This is a good move by the Yanks. Good move. Much more to come, and let's just say, for argument's sake, nothing else were to come, or nothing else that satisfies me, then I'll feel differently about the deadline as a whole. But it's July 25th. We got, 5 days to go. This is a good start. Really good start. You see some of the other things on here. The Greg Joyce tweet. NL Scout said earlier this week, I think McMahon would flourish for them, play more meaningful games. And that's a big thing. Get out of Coors Field. And Coors Field isn't always an advantage for hitters because the air density and all that shit. When you go on the road, a lot of times, it negatively affects players for the road splits as well. Because you're used to the Coors Field, and then you go on the road and it's totally different. You look at DJ LeMahieu's stats, who of course was terrific for us for this first 2-year deal he had. Prior to that, he was great at Coors Field. He was awful on the road, and then you get in a more consistent environment, and he excelled. I know juice ball and all that, but there's many reasons to be optimistic about McMahon offensively. Even with that aside, I feel good about this deal. You take a look at his Savant page. A lot of red. Hits the ball very hard. Also just has that Yankee look. And he won't have to shade that nice mullet. Very similar to mine. No, I'm just kidding. But he looks good. Pumped about that. Also some other news. Let's see here. Luisio, probably one more start in AAA. And then we'll see what the deal is after that. But you figure that's it. One more outing, rehab, AAA. And then we should be seeing him soon. But the point is, Chad, Ryan McMahon acquired. The Yankees got their third baseman. So, with that said, first domino has fallen. What is next? Pitching. And then before you know it, and, we can kind of put this all into vibes. Vibes are trending up. One simple trade like that, and it was a good trade. You win tonight, which who knows if they will. But let's just say they do, or let's obviously hope they do. Take a series against a really good Phillies team at home. That's the beauty of this sport, man. It can change like that. was a bad snap. There we go. So we got our third baseman. Let's start playing some good baseball, and we know more trades are on the horizon. All of a sudden, chat, I ain't going to be saying we're sitting pretty, because as far as the division is concerned, by no means am I giving up on it. But what I said the other day remains true. I need the Yankees to show me something. I posted on my story, make some changes. I think there's a couple more F-bombs in there that I'm saying, but I'm on my Zen mode now. By the way, I'm not going to be like a total fucking hermit now. Don't you worry about that. Come game time, we'll be turning it on. But like make some changes, and you know, maybe I'll feel differently about the division chances. One change was made. We got a third baseman, and we know there's more to come. We're back at home. See how we do against the Phillies tonight and this weekend. There's 2 months of baseball left, yo. And we got one more series against the Blue Jays come September at home in the Bronx. At the very least, the Yankees are making the playoffs. So you get ready for that wild card series, and which somebody made a good point in the live stream last time out. We're probably headed for that regardless of division or not. I mean, maybe not, because the Blue Jays do hold the best record in the American League right now. But, you know, the third seed division winner does play in that wild card series. Still not ideal, because you'd be facing, let's say the Blue Jays do win the AL East, but it's the third divisional seed. They have like the worst record of the division winners in AL. We face them in the wild card series, but all 3 games would be in Toronto. I mean, would be hell. So still not ideal. But by no means am I counting out the division right now, because I do give the Yankees a chance to show me something. And we got to get into tonight's lineup, chat. We got first pitch in about 10 minutes. By the way, tonight's game is on Apple TV, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but yeah. Apple TV broadcast tonight. Obviously not ideal, but yo, what are you going to do? My dad, Dan Works Sr., shout out to him, was cursing up a fucking storm about it. I'm like, yo, like there's something we can do. But yeah, obviously not ideal, but just a heads up on that. Phillies lineup. A lot of obviously notable names. Let's go through it. 1 through 9. Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, JT Realmuto, Brandon Marsh, Max Kepler, Otto Kemp, and Bryson Stott. That's the Phillies 1 through 9, who I think they've been playing like decent ball lately. At least they were. Maybe their last year. I know they've fallen out of first place in the NL East, and they're throwing Taijuan Walker out there, who's been good, and he's definitely, you know, a respectable opponent. This ain't a series to take lightly, not that anybody was, but being back in the Bronx, and there is something about, man, I'm just glad to see red right now, yo. Like, we're out of Toronto, back in the Bronx, Yankees, Phillies, obviously, you know, 09 World Series rematch and all that. I'm kind of geared up for this series, chat. Quite geared up, for many reasons that I've kind of already stated. Yankees lineup, though. Let's get into it. 1 through 9. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz, Goldie, Wells, Volpe, Peraza. And, you know, probably... Now, I don't think he's going to get DFA'd, to be honest, because the Yankees are still without a backup shortstop. I actually think Peraza hangs around, unless they acquire another infielder. Like, say they were to, like the Joel Sherman article mentioned, still go out and get another infielder in addition to McMahon, like Willie Castro. Then that could change the fate of Oswald Peraza. Who I think's fate is in the balance right now is, if I were to guess at this very moment, chat, I believe we're headed towards Ben Rice, who, in a way, could be also dealt as well. But I think Ben Rice stays, and he becomes basically the Yankees' backup catcher. I think J.C. Escar could be on the move, and then that way, with McMahon at third, Peraza's now a full-time backup shortstop, and the Yankee bench becomes a little more traditional and a lot more ideal. Because right now they do have 3 catchers on the roster, and Wells, Escara, and then Ben Rice, who of course plays first base as well. I have a feeling Escara gets moved by next week. Regardless of what the situation is, nothing against Escara. The Yankees bench is not as versatile as it should be, and versatile is not even the word. Like, you got to have a backup shortstop, and right now, like tonight's game, for example, we technically don't. I mean, you have Yorbit Bibas on the bench, but he's not a shortstop. I'm sure he's played some innings there in the minor leagues, but he's not a backup shortstop. And when I say backup shortstop, I'm saying you got to give Volpe a day at times, too. So, like, if Peraza were to hang around, or whoever the backup shortstop were to be, like, we might see him play every now and then. But anyways, don't want to get too off track here. Let's just leave it at this, yo, because we're going to be chopping up all throughout the night. And again, if you want to talk about my George Springer scandal, we can do that, because I do got to address it. But I think for the most part we already have. But obviously, you know, I'm open to questions about it and all that. But we're going to be discussing this all night, chat. All night long. Trade deadline on Thursday. Or is it Wednesday? I keep forgetting the date, but it's July 31st, 6 p.m. And just to wrap this all up, first domino has fallen. Ryan McMahon to the Yankees. Not active for tonight, of course. Hopefully by tomorrow, Sunday at the latest. But, dude, even just, again, like, say he is that 88 WRC plus guy that you see right here in his page this year, although hitting a lot better since May 1st, much better. And you put him in Yankee Stadium, things could be very different. That in itself, I mean, look at the WRC plus. Not to be, I know we get crazy over WRC plus. For those who don't know, league average is 100. Oswald Peraza at 24. That means he's, whatever the math is on that, 30 or 76% worse than a league average hitter. McMahon, while still below average, even if he's just that, and great defensively, is a significant upgrade over Oswald Peraza. So the Yankees got better today, chat. Make no mistake. Did I want Suarez? No, actually, and the reason being, which I've told you guys many times, he's not good defensively. And I don't worry too much about the Yankees offense. Could it be better? Sure. But if we want to, like, increase our chances of making something happen this year, the offense is not what to worry about. You had to get a third baseman because we just didn't have one entering the year. But now we do. That box is checked, chat. Pitching, pitching, pitching. And I firmly believe, that is coming. So, I think it's time to get geared up, Time to get geared up. I got to set some things up on the back end. As per usual, chat, I'm going to pick you guys back up, or up for the first time, either before first pitch if I got time. I think we got, a 7:10 first pitch. Might even be, starting right as we speak. I will be right back. Got to do some stuff really quick, set up my screen recordings for everything else. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. And, I love you guys to death. I really, really do. I don't take any, even, I talk about not taking the John Boy job for granted. This obviously isn't affiliated with any of this. This is, Yank staff is my shit, And you guys are, the biggest part of that, obviously. Everybody in the chat, everybody follows on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the heck it is. You guys are you guys have my back, and I appreciate that. I don't take that lightly. I was wrong with all that. Seeing you guys kind of go to war for me and shit, means a lot. And that aside, all this situation aside, I really do appreciate everybody. This kind of what I've gotten out of being a Yankee fan. I really appreciate it. But anyways, I got to run. I'll be right back. And, we got baseball in the Bronx to watch. So, BRB, and I will be back in just a little bit, chat. We'll be chopping it up. Let's go, Yanks. All right, yo, let's do it, chat. Slight issue on my end. Apple TV is trying to tell me I can't screen record the game, which is certainly not ideal, but we'll do what we got to do. But anyways, yo, I'm gonna pull you guys up in just a second, chat. Hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. And if not, yo, it's all good because now we just get to watch Yankees baseball. Big game in the Bronx tonight. We pretty much discussed everything that's got to be discussed. But let me get everything still set up over here, and we'll get the box score in. And yo, whatever you guys are feeling, there we go. Screen recording's working. Let's go. Trey Turner stepping into the box for the Phillies. Let me get the box score in here so we can get all set up. But yo, we'll be chopping it up tonight, chat. So whether that be just obviously the game like we always do, but trade rumors, how you feel about the Ryan McMahon deal, the George Springer scandal, which fair. We'll be talking it all tonight, chat. So yo, kick back, relax, grab yourself something to drink, and Will Warren on the bump for the Yankees. Didn't really discuss that. But here he is. First pitch to Trey Turner is in there for a called strike, 95-mile-an-hour sinker. And word up, yo. Let me just get this all set up, and then, as per usual, we'll be locked in, ready to go. One second here, yo. For those that are new around here, I always got to get my box score set up, and then we officially lock in. Again, tonight's game is on Apple TV. Good start. Will Warren strikes out Trey Turner. I didn't even see it, but I heard it. And chat, I'll pull you up like right away here, just to see what the vibe is. You know what I'm saying? So I know we will be every half inning pulling you guys up. But I'm gonna pull you guys up right now. All right, box score is good to go. Friday, July 25th, 2025. Let me pull you up, yo. Love you, chat. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. We got one out here in the Bronx. Schwarber up. Warren struck out Turner. Let's see. Word up. We got over 200 people watching. Let's go. My guys, I love you guys so much. And yo, first things first, we got a couple super chats in here. You guys are insane. We got now a 2-1 count on Kyle Schwarber. Let me go through this really quick. For those new, we lock in at some point, but I just got to go through these. First things first, shout out my guy Levi, who was supportive of his health with the whole thing. He's at the stadium tonight. Have fun, brother. Reporting live from the stadium. Vibes are good right now. Repping my Judge jersey. We appreciate everything you do. I appreciate you so much, dude. Could not say that enough, and thank you so much to everybody that was supporting me. Luke Groundwalker. $10 super chat says the amount of pathetic losers on the internet and plan to hate the Yankees, hate John Wayne media. They spent all day to I mean, yo, I'm with you on that. Regardless, doesn't fix what I said, but a lot of it definitely was some hate towards whether it be John Boy itself, the company, or me. But hey, doesn't excuse what I said, my friend. Everyone in the brains knows what you said with the heat of the moment. Sports talk, it's not even a curse swear. Yeah, man. No, Luke, I appreciate you so much, dude. You're supporting like crazy, and bro, I don't take that lightly, man. I really, really don't. And yo, shout out Chris, $50 super chat. $50 fucking is insane. George Springer doesn't need an apology, doesn't care. Do what you think is best, brother. Yo, I mean, trust me, guys, I appreciate you so much. So much. Thank you guys, like, having my back and all that. But either way, like, I'm too old for this stuff to be saying certain things. As Harper skies went to left field. Schwarber walked, by the way. Bellinger just back in front of the track, makes the play 2 away. Yo, but super chats, I don't want to gloss over those at all. Thank you guys so much. I don't take that lightly at all. Like, all the support you've given me, maybe even unwarranted, but let me just say this. I got you. I got you. My man. All you guys, appreciate you so much. Yo, little roll call, though, in the chat. We got, Levi, my man, at the stadium still in the chat. We got Tom, we got Michael, we got Jason, we got Bobes, we got Longer Lord. Yo, you guys are the fucking best. Don't make me all emotional over here, yo. Luca, Jackson, Razor, Nathaniel, 5-ball center field. That should be a quick inning now for Will Warren. Grisham makes a play, and yo, just try to throw it over to Judge, and he dropped it. It almost concerned me for a minute. But yo, scoreless 1-2-3 for Will Warren. Yo, Christian. Yo, shout out intern Tim, who's been like obviously having my back and just helping out Yanks have a lot. Can't shout out intern Tim enough. Shout out Morgan. Shout out Luna moderating. Shout out my guy Nelson as well. Yo, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Shout out, yeah, Luke again, like everybody. We'll be chopping it up, yo. Let me kind of get locked in here for a minute. I think I'm gonna watch the bottom of the first here, chat, and then I'll pick you guys back up, just because I do want to make sure I'm in here on the game. Actually, I'll have this all ready to go, and then yeah, I can see you guys are saying right now. I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody in the chat. But yeah, yo, let's see. I mean, literally on the TV broadcast, you can turn on the radio broadcast instead of hearing TV announcers. What up, Brandon? Ben Cave, that is an option. Chat, let me know if you want me to turn on the radio broadcast. We can hear Dave Sims instead of the Apple broadcast. I say we let it play out, usually for an inning or so. We'll watch the bottom of the first and kind of just roll with it for a minute. But if at some point you guys want me to put on the radio broadcast, I will. Dan, are you any bit worried we are too lefty heavy now? I'm not worried about it, no. I mean, think about this in this case right now. Like, with this lineup, you slot in McMahon for Peraza, McMahon won't be batting ninth. But let's just say for argument's sake, like the lineup balance there works out perfectly. And what I could see happening, just taking tonight's lineup, for example, you insert McMahon. I could see McMahon 7th, and then you maybe put Wells 9th, and that's perfect lineup balance. With that said, though, it's a good question. I'll tell you this, chat. And I've heard some rumors, some, birdies talking. Don't take this with a grain, because I'm not a reporter. Jason Dominguez being traded is on the table. I can tell you that. Brad, I appreciate you, man. Yankees for life. Hey, Trav, for tonight, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. I'm in no position to be hating on anybody. So, hey, for tonight, we're all good. Fresh start. Nah, dude, you guys are kind of going, crazy, in a good way. Thank you so much, for real. Can't say it enough. Having my back, nothing makes me happier than, loyalty and shit. I pride myself on being very loyal. And clearly, too loyal when it comes to the Yanks. But none of that's going to change. Don't get me wrong. It's all the energy is going to be the same. I can't be telling people to kill themselves when they piss me off on the opposing team. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at on it. But again, don't think I'm going to be turn into a fucking soft-ass MFer, by the way. But you can not be soft and still not tell people to kill themselves live on the air. You know what I'm saying? Or just in general. But yo, pick you guys back up after this half inning. Let's get shit going here, yo. Let's do it. We got bottom of the first, Grisham, Judge in the 2 slot. Thank God, should be every single day. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger. Of course, scoreless first for Will Warren. Ground ball up the middle to Trey Turner, 1 away. Excuse my 1 second, chill. There we go. Now we're good. What up, Cap? Would like Judge to get going. Of course, he was not the issue in Wednesday night's game. Had the game-tying 2-run shot in the 6th. And, yo, I know I say this every single time, chat. I love being home. Love being home. Especially after a tough loss, series loss, bad vibes, whatever it is. Coming back to the Bronx, it does really feel like a fresh start. Anyways, we got 1 out now, an 0-2 count on Judge. As for Taijuan Walker, yeah, he's been good. What was his ERA? 3.5, 3.75 ERA. Righty, of course. I can't lie and say I know that much about him, but respectable starting pitcher for the opposition. So let's see what we do tonight. We got an 0-2 on Judge. Ball low. What's that, splitter? Yo. Maybe I'd never noticed. Does Apple TV not show what kind of pitch it was? With the score bug? Ball low. Blue, you're... I love this umpire. I'm really happy with him. No, I'm just kidding. Very bad call. Very bad call. 2 inches below the plate. Unacceptable, but we will move on. Ball. It's a ball. JT Realmuto is still one of the best Blue, I'm sure you're a great guy, and I wish you the best of luck going forward. You hear the umpire say to Boone, who I guess rightfully so, is arguing, said, looked pretty good. 2 outs, here's Bellinger. High drive, right field. There it doesn't go. There it goes. Sorry. Whoever's in right, Castellanos deked me out a little bit. Cody Bellinger, solo shot, gets the Yankees on the board, number 19 on the year. And it's only July 25th. Yo, at this rate, it seems pretty safe to say Cody Bellinger's going to end up with 30 homers in his first year as a Yankee. New York takes a 1-0 lead. Solo shot off Taijuan Walker. Dude, I only backtracked for a second because Castellanos kind of deked me a little bit, but that was a fucking bomb, clearly. Great start tonight, chat. Let's go. Click like on the stream. 1-0 lead for the Yanks. Let me watch this again. Let's see. Where did it end up? That ended up, got into the second deck. Let's go. All right, let me get this up on Yanks Ave. 1-0 New York leads. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton, the cleanup hitter. Number 19 for Bellinger, chat. And again, I'll pose a question, which is a question to be posed. He's not going to be at this. And Stanton grounds out to the right side. All good. Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Let's go. Let me turn this down. He's going to test free agency. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, not even a hot take at this rate. He's going to test free agency. What do you give him in this winter, chat? And it's likely going to be 6 figures. I mean, easy math. He's only 30 years old, probably a 5-year deal, 20 AAV. We're probably talking at least we just say for argument, 5 years, 100 mil. Is it a no-brainer for the Yankees to bring him back? To me, yes. Let me get this up and I'll dive more into that. Goes deep for a 1-0 Yankees lead. 19th homer of the year. Bang. Alrighty, way to be, Billy. Hold on, almost there. Good start. Good start. But we discussed this last time about Bellinger. And to me, it's such an obvious no-brainer to re-sign him if he does his free agency, which he almost certainly will. For those who don't know, he has a $29.5 million player option for this year, which we kind of figured he would actually take. But at this point, forget the 5-year, $100 million deal. You know he's getting more in the open market than $30 million a year. So he's going to test free agency. It's similar to the DJ free agency, which I know puts a bad taste in people's mouth. But I say that because he's such a perfect fit for this team, whether it be two-strike approach, runners in scoring position. The defense is amazing, and he just has that Yankee vibe. The difference is, though, of course, Bellinger's only 30 years old. A 5-year deal, who's sweating that? So it's kind of a no-brainer. But shout out to Cody Bellinger, 19th home run of the year, 1-0 Yankees lead. 18? Was that 18? Forgive me. If that is the case, Apple TV said 19. No, that's 19. That's homer number 19. Anyways, Chad, how we doing, Good start tonight, 1-0 Yankees lead. And click like on the stream if you haven't already. That is number 19. Stay Saratoga says, I feel obligated to get high every time Belly homers. It's a Friday night, bro. Do your thing, man. I ain't judging. You know that. Anyone know how to watch the game without paying $10 for Apple TV for the month? Look up Yankees Phillies stream Reddit. I will say that. And for those maybe that don't know by now, it's only on Apple TV tonight. No Yes, none of that. Which I had no idea until holy shit, let me make sure my boy George. Let's see. Shout out my boy George, who was sorry, I gotta get this set up real quick. 1 out here in the second. He needs to get my Apple TV login so he can watch. Anyways, how do I feel with the McMahon trade? Love it. Love it, Jazz. More moves to be made. They have to acquire pitching, but I think they will. And yes, Part of it is because I'm naturally optimistic. We have 6 days left in the trade deadline. We know the Yankees. If you look at this Jules Sherman article, word up, hell yeah. All right, my boy George is all set up. Cool. All right, but no, for the McMahon thing, let me pull up this Jules Sherman article again really quick. And we got a 1-1 count, 1 out, Yankees lead 1-0, top of the second. They mentioned how this Jules Sherman, they could acquire another infielder, but now it's like priority is, and this is what it should be, pitching. Get a starter, multiple relievers, and you do that with a shirt up defense, and yeah, offensive upside of McMahon. You've given yourself a much better shot to do something this year. So, but as for the McMahon trade in itself, I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. The defense, he's one of the best fielding third basemen in baseball. Take a look at these stats right here. Defensive runs saved, second in baseball at third base since 2021. Outs above average, he's right in that range as well. He's been terrific. You see in the bottom there what a scout says about McMahon getting away from Coors Field, which, is a legitimate point, especially going into Yankee Stadium. But there's the first base hit for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh, line drive single into right field. 1 on, 1 out. Coors Field can negatively affect you on the road because you got to get used to the other air density. Like, yes, it benefits you at home, but I bring up the DJ point again. DJ's road splits, and this is talking in his prime, on the road, were awful. Much better at Coors. And then he comes to Yankee Stadium, or just as a Yankees when I'm talking, and he was terrific. So you kind of do got to, I don't want to say throw it out the window, but don't put too much stock into the fact of, he's not great on the road, McMahon has been. And you put him in Yankee Stadium with his left-handed swing, and since May 1st, 804 OPS, 111 WRC+. And regardless, say he's that 88 WRC+ guy that he's been for the year. Significant upgrade over Oswald Peraza, who's been a 24 WRC+. So you get a better defender, shores up third base, and gonna put you guys back down for a minute, but Devontae says, Dan, what do you think about a Joe Ryan and Duran trade for Rice or Jason and Moore? Would love Duran. And Rice, I really don't want to trade, to be honest. Now, it's not like an untouchable situation, but ideally no Rice. Jason, though, and part of this is the emergence of Spencer Jones, who hit 3 home runs yesterday. I'm not against trading Jason. And the Yankees, I'll tell you, I know this kind of for a fact at this point, are not either. Now, what happened here? Looked like a bad throw from Will Warren. I'm going to put you guys back down, and I'll pull you up after this half inning. But it looks like ground ball back to Warren, and he kind of just botched it.
Yeah, and my heart dropped with those comebackers. I had trouble with this throw, but you have to be able to move your feet. If you don't have grip, move your feet, replace your feet.
Good job by Jazz trying to get the tag back on.
That you want to throw, you can tell that all of a sudden he might have a sinker grip. The throw gets on side of the baseball. Thank God that Jazz just
so that's not ideal. First error of the night, chat, and it's from Will Warren. We got first and second, 1 out. Yankees lead by a run. Top of the second inning. So let me lock in a little bit here. It's definitely a double play.
Instead, no outs at all. Marsh reaches on the air at second base, and Kepler on the fielder's choice at first. Kemp looks at a strike.
Box score not good.
Pitch count. We'll see how many pitches
I hope I got to all the super chats before. I know there was a bunch, but I think I got all of them. If I missed yours, just obviously, let me know, and I would certainly acknowledge it.
Defense certainly had its issues against the Blue Jays in Toronto. Series the Blue Jays won, which pushed the Yankees back to a season-high 4.5 out. You can see in the games where they have made a defensive miscue. Now their winning percentage has greatly
suffered. My box score is ahead of my fucking stream, yo. You know what, chat? Let me refresh my Apple TV really quick. I don't want to be behind if I can.
All-star break. Tried to play coming out of the break, but ended up needing to go on the injured list. fastball from Warren.
I got a 2-2 right now. First and second, 1 out.
Kim, 12 RBIs in his first 30 games in the big leagues, and so they raved about his bat-to-ball skills down there in the minor leagues.
All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out.
Coffee in the big leagues.
Stadium's packed.
On second, Marsh, Kepler at first. The Phillies trying to threaten and get a run back after Bellinger homered in the bottom of the first. And that's off the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes now.
3-2.
This is where Warren, with his command issues at times this year, can get himself into further hot water. If you're a pitcher and you make an error, how much more does that kind of magnetize the moment?
Well, it does
Big
everything.
3-2 pitch
You're
coming.
still thinking about, man, I have to make this pitch now instead of just staying in the flow of the ball game and continue to bear down and execute. Because of his movement of the sweeper and the sinker, sometimes he can lose the strike zone. So when you are able to get out and really progress through the game, it's very important.
Full count now on Kemp. The number 9 batter, Stott, is next. And Kemp,
Swing and a miss. Let's go. Warren gets Kemp swinging. 2 dead now, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter, Bryson Stott. Let's go, Chet. Big strikeout.
Max Fried unable to get it out at the plate. And just overall lack of sharpness in the field for the Yankees in that game Wednesday.
Yeah, lack of sharpness and really poor decision making. You know, if you ask Max Fried, he knows he has to eat that ball. Same thing with Josh Chisholm. There was nothing you could do.
Thanks, Blue.
Throws, especially the angle you have to throw, and really, you're in a situation now where I think it's in the back of all those guys' minds naturally because they're hearing so much talk about how poorly they're playing. So somebody wants to.
Let's go, Chet. 0-1, 2 on, 2 out. All inside, 1-1.
Bryson Stott, the number 9 batter for the Phillies, has been pretty much in a slump since the beginning of June, hitting under 200 since then. 180 is his number from that point. Although he's been better the last few days. They've been trying to get him to quiet his hands in his stance. Him kind of laying the bat on his shoulder. Likes to wiggle that bat, which they feel like gets some.
Damn, this umpire's crazy, Chad, but we'll take it. 1 and 2.
Because you don't know really when they engage. And all of a
Pitcher's
sudden
2 inches outside, 2 inches low. They calls it strike. 1 and 2.
All of a sudden you're trying to.
Let's go, Will.
Engage your swing, and it's too late. Especially anybody with good velocity like Warren has, that ball's going to get on you. So he didn't even have time to really get his swing down and really in sync.
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Stott.
Yep.
Warren trying to pitch around
1-2 on Stott, 2 outs. The pitch, swing and a miss. Let's go. Inning over. So a little bit of trouble for Warren, but no harm, no foul. Couple Ks, big Ks at the end there, and he gets out of it. All right, chat. I got to take a leak really quick. This has been sitting in my bladder for a few innings now. Be right back, yo. For the Yanks, we got Jazz, Goldie, Wells. Be right back, yo. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. I will be back in a flash.
Working on the interior. Let's see what's in store for us. Oh, nice handles, Tyler.
I learned from the best, Steve.
The glazing is truly incredible. Whoa, watch those boards, Asar. Come on, Steve.
I always do.
Freya, putting on the clamps, I see.
You know you gotta lock it down.
This looks promising. New plans?
Just a few small improvements. Hey, I'm working here.
I am naturally biased because I just joined Bridge as the chief creative partner, but I'm just going to speak facts here. It's slim, it's RFID blocking, it's awesome, it's comfortable, I love it. I carry it every day. And then every wallet at Ridge.com has like an unlimited lifetime warranty, so you don't have to worry about it falling apart. Check it out at Ridge.com.
You prepare for the unexpected. So do we. TrueWork builds workwear offering technical performance fabrics in an integrated workwear system. So you can perform at your best. Work wonders. TrueWork.
Whoa,
Welcome back to Yankee Stadium, where the Yankees
time,
will
man.
new third baseman acquiring
Long
Ryan
time.
McMahon from the Rockies.
Yeah, Chad, you know I gotta
Yankees
brush
are the
my hair
third
really
lowest
quick.
average by a third baseman in MLB this season. McMahon not only helps that with his .717 OPS, but his +4 defensive runs saved is a big upgrade as well.
Damn right.
Got 2 pitching prospects in return. Griffin
You know what I saw in the gym today, Chet?
Wayne?
Lauren Shahadi. Of course, I didn't say nothing, but that was her. I'm gonna pick you guys up after this half inning. We got bottom of the second, Jazz leading off. 1-0 Yankees lead. Hey, what up, Waldo?
As we see a strike on the outside corner to Chisholm. Peraza's a good defender. I don't know if it's a big upgrade defensively with McMahon over Peraza.
It is.
Swing and a miss by Chisholm for strike.
Jazz down on strikes. Now, Chat, keep me posted if you see anything going on, like even rumors and whatnot. Because I do keep my phone on Do Not Disturb during the games, because I don't like to get spoiled. But, yo, we're in the point now where trades could break mid-game, of course. So, keep your eyes peeled to Twitter and all that, and let me know if I'm not seeing something that is interesting. One out, here's Goldschmidt. 1-0.
You can trust him over there as a defender and somebody you can put in the bottom of the lineup that can run into some power.
McMahon always seemed like he was
Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Stock grabs it over the first, 2 away.
Grounds out softly, but he's had some good years. This would be his 6th straight year hitting at least 20 home runs when he gets there. He has 16 right now. He strikes out a lot, but he is an
I love you guys, chat. You really are the best. I think all that shit's behind us now, so we can just watch some ball. By the way, I cracked open a Surfside in between breaks. I'm not gonna get too crazy though tonight, chat. Maybe like, yeah, just a little tall boy, and that'll do it. Ideally, I get to do highlights tonight. Kind of just go back to regularly scheduled programming, you know, which I think we're back in now. I think we're back at that now. Spoiler: I'll probably be saying a bunch tonight, more than usual. How much I appreciate you guys, so I'll try to not turn this into the Hallmark channel and get all sappy, but bear with me. Meeting on the mound. Looks like Taiwan will be dealing with something.
In his career, so hopefully it's not anything like that.
The last pitch of the Goldschmidt at bat, it kind of reached out for the
Oh, it hit him.
ball, and you know, maybe that stretched out something you didn't want to stretch.
A little bit of a stutter step with that type of reach and put him in a funky motion, so they're going to see if he's able to really just have some leverage. That's a big individual. He's bigger than me, Wayne, and so got to be able to get down the hill and be able to throw strikes. When you're that size, Wayne, your base and your leverage is everything to really take stress and strain off your shoulder and your elbow going down. So
It seems like he's feeling great. Still having a conversation with the Phillies trainer, and he's going to stay in the game for now, but it doesn't seem like he's all that comfortable. You see the Phillies bullpen starting to stretch out just in case they need to help Walker here tonight. 6'4", 235-pound right-hander. He was nicknamed Skywalker when he was in high school.
Really?
At Yucaipa High School in California, because he could dunk a basketball back then.
out the gym, easy. I've seen highlights.
He's actually a better basketball player than a baseball player at that time, and he was still a first-round pick, and he got to the big leagues pretty young.
Here's Wells, 2
With
outs.
the Seattle Mariners. He's actually their youngest pitcher, the youngest player even, since Felix Hernandez made his debut.
Super close to his mother and his brother, obviously.
High fly ball right field, decently hit towards the porch. And chat, just like that, we have a 2-0 Yankees lead.
In the first 2 innings.
And forget mentioning the porch show, that shit went to the second deck. Austin Wells' 15th home run of the year. Gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead here in the second inning. And yo, we kind of mention it every time Wells does something, which has been happening over the last month or so. Not so much in the second half, but in July he's been definitely better. For having such a down year, it's not that much of a, like, at least compiling stats and whatnot, 15 home runs is not anything to fucking, what's it saying, sneeze at? And I criticize Wells more than anybody, so, like, I'm not saying, like, I'm with all you guys that, like, I talk about it more than anybody. Wells has been disappointing this year. He's racked up some homers, now 15 of the year. He's racked up some RBIs. And, yo, 2-0 Yankee lead. And they're Volpe with a drive to right field, but that's going to be caught. Line out to right. But, yo, all good things so far in this game. Let me get this home run up for Wells. Solo shot to the second deck. 15th home run of the year. Austin Wells to the second deck for his 15th homer of the year. Bang. Would it be Wells? You fucking dog. Kakarot, you dog. Low-key one of the best Dragon Ball Z scenes of all time. In the OG, not Kai. Which Kai serves its purpose if you want to watch it. You know, expedite the process of watching it. When Vegeta comes back to life for a minute on Namek and sees Goku is a Super Saiyan. And normally, obviously, that would get him really pissed, and later does get him really pissed. But at least at the moment when he's fighting Frieza and he sees him as Super Saiyan, he's like hyped as shit. He's like, Kakarot, you dog, you did it. You really did it. Anyways, 2-0 Yankee lead, Chad. How we feeling, yo? How we feeling? We got over 200 people in here. Word up. Dan, could you read my comment from before? Absolutely, Luna. Yo, real quick, shout out Moon Miss. Moon Miss, I saw you like going to war for me, like in like I think it was a John Boy thing, like just like having my back and shit, and like you don't even know if I'm gonna see that or not, and you're just like having my back behind like not behind closed doors, but I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you so much, for real. Let's see, what was your comment, Luna? And Luna, I appreciate you. You're a dog. What was your comment, Luna? Can you just repeat it if you don't mind? I want to see it. Dan, how would you feel if the Yankees put Rice or Dominguez in a trade? Talked about it a little bit before, Vincent, but I'm not going to say Rice is untouchable because he's not. And there are deals that if I get the notification right now, Yankees acquire this guy and Ben Rice is included, like in certain trades that make sense, like I'd be like, okay, fine. Rice I would like to avoid trading because Rice hits, man. He really does, and it's only going to get better from here, I'm telling you. And as far as I'm concerned, he's our first baseman next year. Jason, I'm not against it. Hey, Jonah, $10 super chat, my man. Thank you so much, bro. We love you, Dan. Thank you for everything you do. We got your back always. Yo, first things first, Joe, thank you so much. Send in a super chat. Don't ever got to do that, but I really do appreciate it. And yo, I got to say, man, like, I don't doubt it. Like, while I was in the wrong, and I'm not playing when I say I got to stop telling people to kill themselves. Like, that can't just be like my. It kind of is my like alternative to, although I'll say that too, but like my FU is like naturally just come out like kill yourself. I gotta chill on that. So not even that I'm like deserving your guys' support, but I definitely don't have any doubt that you guys do have my back. Like trust me, it does not go unnoticed. Peraza backhands, long throw from deep in the hole, not in time. But thank you so much. Luna says, Dan, we fucking love and we'll always have your back. Shave the beard. Luna, I appreciate you so much. I don't think I'm gonna shave the beard though. Thank you, though. Wait, Scoobyism, are you for real? Great show. My name is Daniel Rourke, age 70. Longtime Yankees fan. Wait, that's insane, Scoobyism. Are you serious? Is your name Dan Rourke? Yo, that's nuts. Just for the obvious, that's my name. I'm not Dan. Actually, on my birth certificate, believe it or not, it's just Dan Rourke. No Daniel. But, dude, that's also insane because my dad's name, I'm a junior. My dad is Dan Rourke, and he just turned 70 years old on the 13th of July. That's nuts. Yo, word up. That's sick. What happens now with the Japanese third baseman we're going to get in the offseason? Well, I know of him more as a first baseman. If you're talking Murakami, I don't think that's happening. He's really fallen off, man. Like, I know there's been injuries, but even his just, like, offensive profile is not as hype as it used to be. I don't really think that's going to happen. And I know that's not my dad saying that because my dad's not Daniel. He's just Dan. But still, that's nuts, dude. Hey, good to have you, man. Nice name. Dan, do you prefer McMahon or Hayes? I can get past Hayes, 60 WRC+. I think I prefer McMahon. I really do. Now, I know some people would say Hayes is, like, technically the better defender, but, like, it's kind of like, it's so similar. Like, maybe McMahon is second behind Hayes. The offensive upside of McMahon is definitely the tiebreaker there. I'm pretty confident saying definitely McMahon. For sure. McMahon was the guy, ultimately. I think we got to see what happens the rest of this deadline with the pitching. So I'm not going to, like, celebrate Brian Cashman just yet. But put it like this. If you're checking the third base box and every other box that needs to be checked does get checked, the third baseman they got is a W. I like the Ryan McMahon deal a lot. And I think, McMahon over Hayes, for sure. Although I was interested in Hayes. Love you, chat. My guys, appreciate all your support. Pick you back up after this half inning. We got a 2-2 count, top of the third. Yankees lead 2-0. Nobody out here. Schwarber, swing and a miss. 1 out. And there's a runner on first, by the way. Kind of missed what happened there. But now we got 1 out, runner off first. And we got some scoreboard watching to do today, chat. The Blue Jays are in the middle of a 4-game set with the Tigers, which they took the first game of yesterday's, the series opener. So we enter play today. 4.5 back of the division. If you're still focusing on ALEs, which you should. But again, I said it myself, like, I am now kind of as like a show me something vibe. I'm considering the Yankees now like, yeah, you're a fucking wildcard team, which obviously they are. But with that said, I'm not discounting the division, but it's like, all right, make some trades, start playing well, and then before you know it, yeah, we got 2 months of baseball left. We got a series of the Blue Jays at the stadium in September. 4.5 game lead. With all that being said, like, it's not that much, or I should say 4.5 game deficit. So yeah, we got to check in on what the Blue Jays are doing tonight. Speaking of, let's see where they're at. Here's Harper, now a 3-0 count, runner on first. Yankees lead 2-0, top of the third. Blue Jays and Tigers. Only top third, but Tigers do lead the Jays 1-0. I gotta plug my laptop in.
Three balls, no strikes on the two-time MVP.
Yeah, be careful here. Strike.
3 balls and a strike. Harper's homer Wednesday against the Red Sox is 3.
What'd you guys do today, chat? Everybody have a good day?
He's actually a little bit
good week.
Than Aaron Judge, even though he has played a lot more games. He's been in the major leagues.
I got Wolf of Wall Street. Everybody have a good week. Fly ball to left field, decently hit, but that's gonna be a foul ball. Thank God, would have been gone, but about 4 feet to the left of the foul pole and left. 3-2 on Harper. Let's go, chat. Pick you guys back up after this. Yo, I know not all you guys are on the East Coast. Crazy fucking rainstorm we had. Briefly, but it was legitimately like a monsoon for a good like 30, 45 minutes on the East Coast. At least here in Hoboken. A little bit of, I think, thunderstorms too. You know I'm not against that. I wouldn't mind it start raining. No, I take that back. Because if it's raining here, then it's raining in the stadium. But yo, there's nothing better. Summertime, being indoors, AC cranking, thunderstorm outside. Forget about it. The 3-2. Oh, well, see, that's a shame. Although, what happened there? Oh, okay, my bad. So, Volpe didn't put the tag on because obviously that was ball 4 to Bryce Harper. And I'm not going to blame Wells for this. I remember this game. I was at this game, yo, when Harper went deep off Tanaka. I was at that game. Yankees won. I was with my brother Clayton and his friend Brendan. What was I gonna say? I'm not blaming because the runner was going, so you kind of had to be quick, not the ideal framing situation. That pitcher's low-key in the zone. That 3-2. What was that, sinker to Bryce Harper? If Wells has the opportunity, which he kind of didn't because the runner's going again, like that might have been strike 3. Anyways. First and second, 1 out. Harper's a tying run at first base. Here's Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Let's go, Will.
He's been doing that since his Detroit days. Especially with runners in scoring position, he's going to be very aggressive early in the count.
The box score, I don't get spoiled. Fly ball, center field. Should be a can of corn. Bellinger drifts over. He's got it. 2 away. Big out of Castellanos. Runners hold at second. That'll bring up who? That'll bring up JT Realmuto. I like playing the Phillies, man. One, it's just like a box office series. Friday night in the Bronx. 09 World Series matchup, all that. But, they got names. It's a fun series. Like, you look at their lineup, at least the, I mean, really most of it. I mentioned this, I think, with the Braves. Was it the Braves or who was it? I don't know. But like when I type in the opponent lineups, a lot of times, you know, because MLB at bat, they only show the last name, and like there's times I won't know like who the player is. Out of the way. But for like the Phillies, it's like a representable lineup. Like you know who they are. Like very filled out with guys you're well aware of who they are. So a fun series. Fun series. 2-0 Yankees lead, top of the third, first and second, 2 outs, 0-1 count on the catcher JT Realmuto, which how's he doing this year? Wow, he's been below league average. Ground ball to the left side, Volpe make a play, fields it, short way to second for the force out and the third out, chat. So, so far so good for Will Warren. 3 scoreless innings in the Bronx, and that'll bring 9 in top for the Yankees. Peraza, Grisham, Judge. And chat, maybe we should pay some respects to Oswald Peraza today. His last day as a starting third baseman, you would figure. Although I don't think he's going anywhere in the roster just yet. The Yankees need a backup shortstop, which with McMahon acquired, he now becomes. Again, I think J.C. Escar could be on the move soon, and Ben Rice becomes the everyday, not everyday, but like the backup catcher on record. Because having 3 catchers on the roster is certainly not ideal, and that's because you don't have a backup shortstop. Like, again, take tonight's lineup, for example. With this current construction, before the McMahon trade, like, it's Yorbert Bibas is on the bench, and he's not a shortstop. Like, the Yankees technically, right now, and before the McMahon trade, like, don't have a backup shortstop when Peraza's at third base, which he mostly is. So I'm not so sure Peraza's going anywhere just yet. Now, could they acquire another infielder? As we mentioned before, Joel Sherman said in his article that they could still go out and get a Willie Casher from the Twins or Ahmed Rosario. Interesting. But obviously, yeah, pitching is the actual priority here. But all right, yeah, 9 then top, Peraza, Grisham, Judge. And, yeah, Taijuan Walker had a little bit of a injury thing last inning and then proceeded to give the home run to Austin Wells. So we'll see how he looks in this inning. But, yeah, entering the bottom of the third, so far so good. The Yankees lead 2-0. How we doing, chat? Dan, do you think Grish comes back? No, I don't. Regardless of what happens with, because they're not both going to get traded, Spencer and Jason. But say one of them does, even so, let's just go with what it is. Like, Jason is, for right now, still outfielder of the future. Your outfield next year is, now assuming they bring Bellinger back, which I very firmly do assume, but he will test free agency. Jason/Spencer, but Jason in left, Bellinger in center, Judge in right, Stanton at DH/Rice still at DH. Like, Grisham's going to be gone. Dan's going to get canceled mentioning players injured. Yeah, I got to watch what I say, brother. What up, Jordan? How we doing, man? Did somebody just die? Oh, Hulk Hogan. You know, I'm not too big of like a wrestling guy, but obviously I know the name and all. Give my respect. Rest in peace. And he seemed like he was a dope-ass dude. I don't mean that in a disrespectful sense, obviously. I just wasn't a big, never been a big wrestling guy. But yeah, McMahon definitely will play every day for sure. And hopefully it's by tomorrow. At the latest, Sunday. But, yeah, so they just said it. And that's obvious. You would figure McMahon is there by tomorrow. Will he be active by tomorrow? You would think. Starting lineup by tomorrow, I would like to think. And, maybe Peraza's going to go out with a nice little send-off present. By go out, again, I mean as a starting third baseman. I don't think he's going anywhere just yet, because Yankees do need a backup shortstop, like for the first time all year, which he would now become with McMahon acquired. But anyways, leadoff single to begin, where we at, bottom 3? Yep. Let's go, chat. And speaking of Trent Grisham, that'll bring him up. Top of the order, Grisham, Judge, and then Bellinger. Runner off first, nobody out. Pick it back up after this half inning, chat. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Shout out everybody in the chat. Have my fucking back, which I cannot appreciate more. Shout out the mod. Shout out intern Tim, who's now a mod. Let's do it, yo. Ball outside, 1-0 on Grisham.
Option to have a platoon for Aaron Boone once McMahon is available to them, which should be tomorrow. Although lefty on the mound for the Phillies tomorrow, Ranger Suarez.
Ooh, that's a tough cover in the first matchup in a Yankee uniform.
Well, it'll be Zach Wheeler on Sunday, so even though Wheeler's a right-hander, it doesn't get much easier.
Yeah, you might as well jump in the deep end, as we say.
Marcus Stroman will pitch for the Yankees tomorrow against Suarez, and then Rodon and Wheeler matched up for Sunday, and it should be a good pitching matchup here Sunday afternoon. Trent Grisham, the batter.
2-0 on Grish.
Ball 3. Grisham, one of
3-0.
6 Yankees that has 15 or more home runs this year. Grisham's at 17. The Yankees are the only team in the major leagues that have 6 players with 15 or more homers. Austin Wells joining that club tonight. Walker pushes in a strike. 3-1 the count on Grisham. There's Aaron Judge, who of course leads the Yankees in home runs. He's well past 15. He has 37.
Judge on deck.
Grisham with that type of protection makes him aggressive and understands he's going to see a lot of fastballs within the zone.
Walker has a good pickoff move. A lot of career pickoffs for Walker.
Harper's calves are fucking huge.
Testing Peraza first.
Very athletic, especially with the legs, and that's always key. I always love watching Justin Verlander. He was super athletic with his legs, being able to fire it over there and keep it really close.
Fly ball, not deep. That'll be a can of corn for left. Max Kepler, 1 away. Peraza remains at first, and here's Judge with 1 out. Let's go, Cap.
Aaron Judge surpassing 350 home runs, fastest ever to get there by a long margin. Almost 200 games quicker than Mark McGwire did it.
That's truly impressive. I'm an old town guy, so Mark McGwire was a hero in the way that he mastered the ball.
By the way, I saw some people asking if we're going to be live tomorrow. Not sure yet. It's on the table, but out of respect for you guys' schedule, assume we're not going to be live tomorrow, but I could make like a morning decision, depending on I got some stuff I got to do. I would like to think, yes, we will go live tomorrow, but because I can't guarantee it just yet, assume I'm not, but maybe you'll see me live. But we're here tonight, yo. Here's tonight. 1-on-1 Judge. High drive, right center field. Sorry. That'll be a can of corn to right. I apologize. 2 dead. 2 dead. Here's Bellinger, who went deep, of course, in the first inning for his 19th home run of the year. Sorry, Chad. That was a misread by me. How's the mic so far today, by the way? Hopefully we're not popping. I know we were last time. Also, yeah, here's Bellinger, 2 outs, runner off first. Peraza goes over to second, in there for a stolen base. Yo, watch it, brother. I like Trey Turner. I'm not going to make any weird comments about him, but that was a little aggressive, wasn't it? You good, Peraza? Yeah, that's my backup shortstop. You better watch it, pal. I think he's an investor in John Boy, too. Trey, I love you. I support you assaulting my backup shortstop. Just playing. Anyways, we do have subscribers only now for the chat, which we'll see how long that lasts. But I figured why not. And I thought there'd be some Blue Jays fans in here tonight, which maybe they tried. I don't know. But yeah, if you're wondering why you can't chat, just not to be that guy, but hit subscribe. Runner off second, 0-2 count on Bellinger, 2 outs. Bellinger, we know, has been great with 2 strikes. And he drives one to left center, but that'll be a can of corn. Coming in is Kepler, and that will do it. All good. 2-0 Yankees lead through a third of the game. 3 innings complete yet. Alrighty. Warren has looked good so far. How we doing, chat? We got over 206 people watching in here. Dan's mad geeked. What you mean?
Share your story using hashtag #StandUp.
I'm not fucked up at all. I mean, I cracked him on the surf side. What happened to John Boy? Nah, nothing. I just, I gotta be chilling on my. Can't be telling players to kill themselves and shit. And that's not even a John Boy thing. That's just a real life thing. But yo, chat. So far, so good. Are you talking to me, William Davidson? Says, shut up, you sound like a little girl. Maybe you're talking to somebody else, I'm not sure. But I wish you well, my friend. What up, Slicks? How we doing, brother? Hey, intern Tim, my man. Hector, what up, yo? Oh, Hector, trust me, I would never forget about you, brother. Trust me on that, my friend.
Ever since we introduced him to the farmer's dog,
I love you guys.
changed his quality of
Yeah,
life.
Williams, it's all good, my friend. I hope you enjoy your Friday night, brother. Actually, I would never forget about you. I know I did a quick roll call before, so I may have missed a bunch of you guys, but that was not intentional. Just saw... Oh, is Fantastic Four out? I heard good things like that. You look like if a man and a woman had a child. Yeah, word up. Exactly. Alright, so far so good on my Apple TV screen recording. Kind of nervous about that. Dear Dan and Luna, hope you can hear me. Yo, sports betting Patrick, the groovy alien. I respect you, brother. We're all good. We're all good. Says, hey, dear Dan and Luna, hope you can forgive me for being a POS. I hate to seem so serious and lost my cool. I love this channel and you guys. Yo, Patrick, that's all you needed to say, brother. To be honest, I don't remember what happened, but I assume, as we all do, myself included, clearly, we get a little hot when the Yankees are losing. Brother, I get that more than you would know. We're all good. We're on the same side. Let's go Yanks, brother. My man. Appreciate you saying that. For Hana, hey, Dan, I'm in Turkey right now for vacation, and the game is blocked here, so I'm watching through your stream. You're the best. Oh, for Hana, I appreciate you so much. Turkey, huh? Word up. Have a good time. Which bar are we hitting up after the Yankees win in Hoboken? I don't think I'll be going out tonight. Tomorrow I'll be out and about in Hoboken, though. I know that after the game. And yo, shout out Luna. Always here. Always here. I'm going to read a few more of these comments. We got a 1-1 count, top of the fourth. 2-0 Yankees lead. Here's Brandon Marsh, who's the, 6-hitter, 7-hitter? You know, let me make sure the box score is correct. And it's not, so good thing I double-checked. Sometimes you got to double-check, chat. It's like the, what's that good old story? The Japanese, they're train conductors. They use the point and call system, which is like very redundant check-ins on things that should be obvious, but it's like the most efficient rail system in the world, in large part because of that, because they double-check what should be obvious. Anyways, all good, Dan. You did my name in the roll call, but I don't know which Christian you're referring to. I thought I got both. Christian S. Oh, I see you all the time, though, dude. Trust me, you don't go unnoticed. Leadoff walk for Brandon Marsh. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to the chat in 2 seconds. I do want to see what you guys are saying. There's a couple comments I wanted to read.
Absolutely, especially with the arm angle. You can see this King a little more closed off, but you can see the throw.
The Phillies lineup up. There we go. So Marsh is the 7 hitter. Here's Kepler. So we got 8, 9. Oh no, excuse me. Marsh is a 6 hitter. So we got Kepler, the 6 hitter, and he chops one. Slow roller. Warren's got it over to first. One away. Marsh over to second. Let's see. What did I want to say? There's one comment I saw that was interesting. See, a couple of you guys are saying you saw Fantastic Four, which I knew that was coming out, but I guess it makes sense. I knew it was end of July. I've heard great things about Fantastic Four, and now you guys are saying the same, so word up. Which account is Intern Tim? Intern Tim is merch. You'll see him a bunch from time to time. Trev, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Jacob, what up, Jacob? I do like the trade. A lot. I was upset, and Dan is always positive. Even if we're down 4 runs, he motivates positivity. You have nothing personal, bro. Hey, nothing but pimp juice. Yo, I appreciate you, man. My man. William Davidson says, are you gay? What if I was, William? What are you trying to say? And I mean that sincerely. But also, I assume, and this is fair, you should hate on me for it, you're here because of the George Springer incident, which is very much a 2025 type thing. And with your comment, I don't want to assume you're being hypocritical, but if I asked one of my chat members if that, that question that you asked, you'd be one of the motherfuckers roasting me. Unless you're just a pure old Yankee hater and you don't come from the George Springer scandal. Which, if so, you know what? I miss those haters. I fucking respect you, brother. Tom, you don't gotta tell people that. Why you gotta fucking let away our secret? Tom, how you doing, by the way? And how you doing? You excited for any shows or movies coming out? I'll tell you, Fantastic Four, that was something I was looking forward to. As for shows and movies, bro, let me know the next good documentary that comes out. I've been watching hella on Netflix. We talked about the Amy Bradley stuff. Pretty fascinating. Anyways, 2-2 count. Now 3-2. Runner on second, one out. I'm going to put you guys down in a minute. Christopher R. says, how does Dan Work Sr. feel about your apology? Has no idea, man. Has no idea. I didn't tell him because my dad, stresses about me a lot. Every little thing. And my dad. But he, my dad, still fucking takes care of me and shit in a way, like my whole suspended license thing. Not a DUI, chat, don't worry. But I fucking just like racked up parking tickets and didn't really realize and didn't pay it. And like my license expired. Strike 3, let's go. 2 away, big out of Kemp, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter Bryson Stott. So we got runner on second, 2 outs, top 4. Yankees lead 2-0. 9-hitter up for the Phillies. How many cases Warren had by now? 5, huh? They heard me. Anyways, I didn't want to stress my dad out. So anything that was happening yesterday, and my dad is somebody, yo, like, it's funny. You know how I always make jokes? Not jokes. Like, he watches Fox News every day. And the reason I always say that is because, like, he's very much your typical, like, picture a dad in a cartoon. Like, that's who my dad is. He fucking told me more than anybody, yo. Like, don't fucking say that shit. Like, it's going to catch up to you one day. I'd be like, I give him my whole thing, like, that's where I get into my psychology mode. Like, none of it's, like, real, quote-unquote, in terms of words. I always say the quote, which is a great quote, but, like, I would apply it, like, cockily, oh, God, recklessly or whatever. And be like, nothing real can be threatened. And that means, like, you know. But anyways, he would always worry about the shit. I didn't tell him. I knew he'd get stressed out. So he has no idea. I'll probably tell him after this. I mean, the shit was in the fucking New York Post, chat. I'm serious. This thing was in the New York freaking Post. Which all my boys are getting a copy of it tomorrow. I might too. Because it was published at 10 a.m. this morning. So obviously it wouldn't be in this morning's paper. And I love the New York Post, by the way. Like, that is legitimately my paper of choice. And I mean that paper of choice. Like, I read the New York Post. I pay for New York Post Plus. Really just for Joel Sherman, which is how I get this article and all. Joel Sherman is the best Yankee beat writer going still. I love Joel Sherman. Well, I should say beat writer, because I don't even think he's technically a beat writer, because that's probably why I like him so much. His shit is like, he like puts out these editorials, and I remember watching him back on like MLB Network, whatever it was, guest appearance on the K Show, something. Interviewing a documentary. Joel Sherman just has it, man. Like, I'm a big Joel Sherman guy. So anyways, I read the New York Post quite frequently. And it was just like, not funny, because it's like, yo, it sucks, this is my 5 minutes. Like, this is not what I dreamed to be in the New York Post about. But, no, it was on there and everything, you know. Which, if you're in here, I addressed the whole, you know, what I refer to as the George Springer scandal in the open. And if you think I'm being a punk about it, trust me, I'm not. I feel very bad about it. And, yeah, learning moment, for sure. For sure. Anyways, Will Warren gets out of that. Looks like it was a ground ball, back to him over to first. Anyways, infield ground out. Obviously, infield ground out. That's redundant. Scoreless through 4. Scoreless through 4 with 5 strikeouts. I'm going to pull you guys up in a minute, by the way. Kind of was rambling there. Let's see. So for the Yanks, we got 4, 5, and 6. Stanton, Jazz, Goldie due up. And, yeah, so far so good. 2-0 Yankees lead. Let's see what you guys are saying. How we feeling about this game, yo? Warren's looking good. Warren's looking good. Steve! Did you read my article in the Post? Good to see you, Steve. R5 Homer summing straight up. Nah, I appreciate you, Mark. Dan, time to make a TikTok about this. Yeah, I might have to, dude. Might have to. Nah. Shout out intern Tim, yo. My guy. How we doing, chat? Yeah, it is a fast game so far. I'm feeling pretty good about it, too. It has a nice pace about it with the score that, like, now anything can happen is baseball, but you do feel pretty confident about it. But it's only a two-run lead in the end. Let's score some more. Christina says not angry yet. Yo, fair enough. Need more runs. I'm with you, Tom. I'm with you. Let's do it this inning. 4, 5, and 6. How about even a Stanton solo shot or something? Let's do that. Let's go, chat. Pick it back up after this half inning. We got a 2-0 Yankee lead going into the bottom of the 4th. Will Warren looking really good so far. What's his line right now? 4 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Word up. Am I dark over here? There we go. Just like shadow. It's also getting dark outside. I might want to close my blinds soon, chat. It's crazy it's already July 25th, ain't it? I'm pretty nuts. But yeah, yo, as you just get older, like not right after high school ends, but shortly after, years really do just like, before you know it, it's fucking July and then it's over. We are, I assume, what, yeah, more than halfway through 2025, chat. Pretty nuts. Anyway, Stanton leading off. We got a mid-inning interview, which you guys know is my favorite. Stanton, Jazz, Goldie. So, yeah, a couple solo homers for the Yankees so far, and that's a score in 2-0. Vitamins.
Well, I think I just keep reminding them that's out of their control. They just got
1-2 on Stanton.
And I don't really worry about the trade deadline. What moves we're making, that's Dave and Preston.
Did chess today, chat?
26 guys I have here.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks.
Junk, you see Dave Dombrowski with those green glasses on right now? That's the passion that he has. He's always been in his whole Hall of Fame career somebody that can wheel and deal. And the ownership, no matter where he's been, he's earned their trust to be like,
2 balls, 2 strikes on Stanton.
put together a right ball club so we can get to the World Championship.
Stanton
Out of the way.
calls one back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stanton leading off here in the 4th inning against Taijuan Walker. He's only gone 4 innings in each of his.
You know what I was thinking about, chat? And I'm pretty confident I'm going to do it.
Through the first 3, despite 2 home runs allowed.
For the playoffs, ball inside, 3-2 on Stanton. Come the playoffs, I'm going to go back to my, I'll probably do it up a little bit, but I'm going to do the post-game format I've been using for a couple years prior to this one, which I love this one. Swing and miss, Stanton down on strikes, all good. 1 out. That'll bring up Jazz. What did I say? Yeah, my pre- and post-game format from last year, for those who remember it. For the playoffs, I'm going to bring that back. Because 1, it's nice to switch it up. And 2, what I loved about that post-game and pre-game from last year was that it was so just like, it had the Yankee Stadium stone on it. Like, it was so just classy looking. And I think it actually works perfect for playoffs. So it might just be like what I do going forward. Come playoffs, I'll always kind of like use like that or an updated version of that. And yeah, playoffs, chat. Admit it. Now I sound like you guys when you tell me, like, not all you guys, but some of you want to be like, admit it, damn, this team sucks. I'm actually the same thing in reverse, the inverted version. Admit it. You know this team is going to make the fucking playoffs. Now, does that mean anything? No. And that is regarding whether they lose in the fucking wildcard series or lose in the World Series. You guys know how I feel about last year. Last year was a complete fucking failure. You might as well have lost in the wildcard series then. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all I care about is winning it all. And that's, I was about to say, that's the ultimate goal, please. But anyways, like, we are going to make the playoffs. Anybody who's worried about that, like, don't. Yep, ball and 2 strikes on Jazz. And it seems like, I guess Taijuan Walker's, like, pretty okay. Since that, whatever he did last inning, a couple innings ago. That last inning, when did Wells go deep, chat? Hell, we got a box score. That was the 2nd inning? Okay. 2-2 on Jazz. Who?
Have to cover for that too.
Jordan Romano has not really been himself in the Phillies uniform.
Not Taijuan Walker. Looped into center field. That's going to be a base hit for Jazz. 1-out single here in the 4th. Let's go. Chad, who are they just talking about? I know it wasn't Taijuan Walker. Who has a PD suspension that's not eligible for the playoffs for the Phillies? Oh, Jose Alvarado. That's right. Yep. That's right. Dan, do you know pinstripe territory? Yeah, Derek. Derek's a good dude. Check out Derek. He's with Foul Territory now. That's yeah. He's formerly MYY Recaps. But yeah, word. Leadoff single for Jazz. Here's goalie. Taijuan throws first. Didn't get him. So Jazz now slash line is at 249, 343, 502 slugging. Pretty freaking awesome. Anyways, yeah, runner off first, 1 out. Runner is Jazz. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Yankees lead. Let's go, Goldie. Goldie hasn't been great in the second half, but he was really good in July before the All-Star break. I'm going to check in a minute, I think, when swinging on he's mid at bat. I want to check what Goldie was doing, like what his stats are so far in the second half. Still a very small sample size, obviously. But similar to Wells, it's like, man, at least for Wells, and maybe it sounds like Goldschmidt too, the All-Star break came at the worst time because they were just getting hot. Although Wells went deep today. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. 1-2 on Goldie, Jazz off first.
A lot of professionalism to the Yankees with him. Gold Glove winner many times. He has been an MVP.
Yeah, it's whatever, Shotty. Sorry.
All of us believe that he's going to be in Cooperstown someday.
I meant chat. I had that video in my head. There we go. Now I'm nice and lit. Something the Blue Jays fans were saying is that I have an incel room chat because it was all dark. It was really dark in that Wednesday stream, yo. Notice how the blinds are open now. Also, Elvis is in the back. See Elvis? He's chilling. BB King's in the living room watching something. But Elvis is he's watching the game. They were talking about that too. What's wrong with my fucking Elvis thing? Then I realized it's actually a better spot over there, and it's funny how he's just like in the background. Another throw over, so Jazz could go if he wanted to. Elvis just fucking watching. Isn't that funny? Like, it was good. Oh man. You guys got me in a good mood. And it's Friday. You know how I get on Fridays. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Goldie. Rip, foul. Yeah. Did chest today at the gym. That was good. Got a fucking free slice of cheesecake at the coffee shop today, too. Again, shout out Gregory's. They are the best over there. They freaking hook me up. The people there. The business as well is pretty good, too. They got a good salt. Yo, is anybody in the chat? Sorry, I'm yapping right now. We'll lock in. Fly ball, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner off first for Goldschmidt. Yankees lead 2-0. Anybody ever had Gregory's a coffee shop, salted caramel cold brew? Every day, yo. Usually twice a day. You guys know how I always do my 2 cups a day. They're usually always both salted caramel cold brews from Gregory's Coffee. Dude, Goldie's fighting right now. And legitimately, like, spoiling pitches that are, like, decent pitches. It's not just the automatic, like, 2 fouls that could be on a ball right down the middle. But they're automatically, like, well, he's fighting right now. No, he's missing pitches. Goldie is legitimately spoiling right now, though. Another 2-2. High pop-up. Hey, good AB, though. Walker's pitch count's got to be kind of getting up there. No, not really. Not at all, actually. 2 outs into the 4th. 52 pitches now. That's fine. Goldschmidt flies out to right, 2 away. Jazz off first. That'll bring up Wells, who went deep. Remember, chat, picking you up after this half inning. It's still light out, yo. This is freaking awesome. I'm going to have my blinds up more often. Look at the fine city of Toronto improving my life. Tell me to get a little bit of light in the room. I said, okay. I said, yes, sir. I'll open up my blinds. You think I have an incel dark room? Yes, sir. I will open up my blinds. And I did. I kind of like it. I usually always have them open for the record, by the way. But come the stream, it's like, you know, either sun's blaring in my face for half an hour and then goes down, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, here's Wells. Runner off first, 2 outs. 15th home run of the year for the other year. 15th home of the year for Wells in the 2nd. Now, it might be because I'm yapping so much, chat, and I know I am, but it's been a minute. The Apple TV broadcast is not bothering me so far. Knock on wood.
Beautiful summer night here in New York.
Yep. Ball outside, 2-0. 2-0 in Wells. We needed that, like, rainstorm that I was talking about. And for those on the East Coast, at least North Jersey, you had like a 30-minute, 45-minute like monsoon we got. Yo, humid as hell before. So one of those humids where you just are like wondering, yo, is it gonna fucking rain soon? And it did. And it's nice out now. Ground ball right side, past the diving Harper off his glove. Might still get him, but they do. Inning over. So an assisted diving play by Bryce Harper. All right, we are now through 4, chat. Yankees lead 2-0 for the Phillies. I think it's top of the lineup. Turner, Schwarber, Harper drew up for the Phillies. Yankees lead 2-0. Warren looking good so far. Now we get to the 5th, which that's usually not his problem. Usually the 1st, and he had to score his first. Pitch count for Warren at 64 pitches entering the 5th. I'm going to take a quick leak, chat. And I'll be right back.
Sorry. Travel. It's gone from being an adventure to a checklist.
But the world is still full of wonder. You just need a better way to find it. Introducing Airbnb experiences. Master ramen with an award-winning chef. Dive into underground jazz with a renowned bassist. Or see Notre Dame with her. She helped restore it, by the way. Don't just see a place. Experience it.
At Meinekes, they do brakes, tires, oil, engines, alternators, head gaskets, copper pots, Zerny swaps, triple wings, and Yeti rims. I don't know that much about cars. I only trust Meineke with Meineke.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Food's here, but your phone's there. Get up now, and your train of thought will get off track faster than a roller coaster going downhill. With two really big guys in the front.
It's a Mac. I can just mirror my phone from here.
Oh. Glad we learned something.
We're back here at Yankee Stadium. I'm up here with Nikki Cass, played in the celebrity softball game at the All-Star game. And you told me when I was talking to you down on the field, that's the most nervous. You've thrown a first pitch here at Yankee Stadium, but the celebrity softball game is what got you, Nikki?
Yeah, you know, because I talked a lot of smack beforehand, and I went pretty public on social media saying, like, hey, I'm going to go yard in this thing. And I got 3 balls in a row from Quavo, and so I actually had to swing and miss on purpose at ball 4 just so I can like make contact and hit one out. Yeah, the most nervous I've ever been. The 5 years I've been doing this, that was very nerve-wracking, but it happened. I went yard. It was great.
All right, what was it like throwing your first pitch here at Yankee Stadium? You can check out Nikki Cass's videos, by the way, on Instagram. He's got nearly 2 million followers. He's hilarious, and we're going to hear from Coach Al in a second. But what was it like throwing your first pitch here?
I mean, every night before I go to bed, I say my prayers and I think of that moment. And it was the best. It was one of the best things. That's a hard ball right there. That was one of the greatest moments. Like, I get to tell my kids that one day, you know? I'm going to be the cool grandpa. I threw out a first pitch at Yankee Stadium.
What would Coach Al say about that hit right there?
Yeah, you know, that was a good ball. You know, he squared it up nice. Sat back on the outside pitch, drove it the other way. Hard hit ball. That's a good AB. Quality at bat, mark it down in the ball.
All right, check him out on Instagram at Nikki Cass. Thank you so much.
Nikki Cass, good Italian, Nikki Cass.
I like his videos too, old school coach.
Tell he grew up in an Italian family. Really nails it. Here's Kyle Schwarber, who is up representing the tie runner. He blocks one toward right center, way back, and this one is tied. Schwarbomb here at Yankee Stadium. Number 35 of the year makes it 2-2. His 1,000th career hit, and of course, it's a rocket.
Man, you want to talk about a baseball being squared up. That's why he has to come back in a Philly uniform. The presence at the plate, the light tower power, everything you need. One of the best power hitters in our generation. That ball got out and they hurt me.
So it's 2-2. A couple of hard hit balls to start this inning by Turner and Schwarber. And for all of the missed chances for the Phillies in the first 4 innings when they missed this one.
That's a 4-seam down.
I leave for 3 minutes, chat, and you can't hold down the fort. What the hell happened? It was fun talking to you guys fucking on the chat. It's like we were texting. Harper pops it up, and that'll be for Goldschmidt. 1 away. So yeah, while I was taking a leak, and I was on the phone for a brief minute before, and it was also a very long number 1. I heard it. Yeah, so Kyle Schwarber obviously had a 2-run shot, and it was a bomb. Damn, 4-seamer, pretty much middle left, middle. 2-2 game. Is what I'm saying. 2-2 game. All right, chat. That means We got to lock the frick in, yo. We got a top of the fifth, 1 out. Warren's on the bump. He's still pitching well, but it's now a 2-2 game after the Schwarber homer. We've had a... What do we have? We had a Bellinger homer, 19th of the year. We had a Wells homer, 15th of the year. Now Schwarber goes deep. That's his, like, 30-something, right? 2-2 game. 2-2 game on a Friday night. We got to lock in. I'm just going to keep my window open, honestly. It's getting dark now, but I don't mind that. Got a Surfside open, too. Forgot about that. We'll be all right, chat. A lot of game left. 1-2 on Castellanos. Who's up for us? Is it Volpe, I believe, if I'm not mistaken? Maybe not.
Trajectory for Schwarber.
It
was a first-round pick, number 4 overall when the Cubs drafted.
Is it Volpe? Chad, who's due up? And Castellanos blue foot in the left field. Let's see. Bellinger's got it, though. 2 away. Chad, who made the last out for us? Who's due up? Dan Warmer says before you say the V word. Funny. You can't be fucking saying the blank word with the circumstances I'm in, bro. You gotta be fucking nervous. Not in that regard, chat. Is it Volpe? Nicky Cass. Nicky Cass is in the booth? Bro, I was gone for like 2.5 minutes. Oh, was it Wells? I think you're right, Christian. I think it was Wells. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it sounds like it's Volpe. Word. So that's who we got due up next inning would be Volpe, Peraza, then Top. So Volpe, Volpe, Peraza, then Grisham.
His postseason numbers are pretty good.
Word. So let's get out of this. Warren's pitch count is now at, this will be his, 77th pitch. Bonus strike on Romuto. Chops it foul, 1-2. So still a very good outing for Warren at this point. We just got to start scoring. And we had two solo shots in the first 2 innings. Haven't scored since, which is fine. But now you got to start scoring again. Hey, is that Joey from Twitter? No, it ain't Joey, but it looks like him. Definitely not Joey. I think it was a Red Sox fan or a Phillies fan. Joey lit MVP. Good guy. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A chance to be in the postseason year after year, especially how deep and talented your rotation is, and being able to take a lot of power pressure off.
Let's go, Chad. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2 game here in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Fouled away. And foul balls are just on the uptick in baseball, it seems.
Now with 10 home runs in the month of July, is tied with Eugenio Suarez.
Oh, wow.
Kyle Stowers.
Yo, even if we don't get a Yankee trade tonight, chat, it'd be cool to get like a... I mean, now we know we're not getting Suarez. Like, it'd be cool to be on live like with each other for if Suarez gets traded or like any sort of deal. 1 out single for Romuto into left field, little looping line drive. So now runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Tie game.
Difficult when you hear some of their trade pieces or some of their frontline pitching. When you look at Cabrera, Sandy, that's always been the business model over there, and so hopefully.
So here's number 6 hitter Brandon Marsh. Run on first, 2 outs.
Here's Marsh, who has a single and a walk tonight as he looks at a strike. So the 2 Philly outfielders, Marsh and Kepler, are having a tough time offensively this year. Back to July 4th, the 2 of them have hit a combined 147.
Stadium is packed.
Over the last 15 games.
Go outside.
Have a hit today.
Was that a singer? Yo, it's kind of irritating that Apple. I mean, I think I can mostly get by. I believe that was a sinker away. I just assume like every broadcast now did the pitch track, like what kind of pitch it was. Which I always want to say Apple used to do because I feel like I would have noticed it before. Anyways, 1-2 on Marsh. Big pitch coming up. Let's go, Will. This will be his 84th pitch. See Dave Dombrowski, the Phillies president of baseball ops. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. You know, that was interesting. That sounded like a foul. You know, it probably just sounded like it hit the dirt. Strike 3. Warren's, what would that be, 7th K now? 6th K, excuse me. Obviously, game was tied by Schwarber's 2-run shot. But we'll see if that's it for Warren. I imagine he goes back out there with, at least to start the inning with the 8 and 9 hitters coming up. Or no, excuse me, 7, 8, 9. So he definitely should get the 6. Absolutely should get the 6. With the state of our bullpen right now. Which is only going to get better, chat. No, better. In addition to Fernando Cruz's return, but that's part of that's gonna be a big get back. He's I forget the exact date on him, but it's progressing well. Like still August, and that's coming up. But yeah, no, the McMahon deal. For anybody who's wondering, maybe just joining, love the Ryan McMahon deal, love it. Wasn't really about Suarez because I didn't want to make the defense worse, and that's what he would have done. And I don't worry about the lineup too much. Like, is it perfect? No, but if we want to like kind of rig our way into not rig. Oh shit! I gotta put my iPad in. I'll do it in a minute. Ensure the pitching staff is World Series. Like, I don't know if capable is the word I'm thinking of, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, make it a World Series caliber pitching staff, which you can do. If they get a starter, an elite reliever, and I'm talking like one of the blue chips. Like, say they do get Johan Duran, or how do you say it? Johan Duran? Yeah, Johan Duran. Or Emmanuel Clase. Like somebody that's a name, get a name. And then you get an additional reliever that's maybe we don't even know what we're thinking of right now, but for the most part, I trust the Yankees with that. And the only reason I say it for the most part is because this is the kind of logic I would apply to Mark Leiter Jr. last year. And that has not worked out so far, but you're getting him back. But that's a side note. Anyway, so like what I just said, blue chip reliever, and they're going to get somebody like that, I'm almost sure. Another reliever that's like somebody we're not even thinking of. Not even thinking of. And then you get Cruz back, word. I also want them to get a starter. And then you're going to get Luis Heel back. And with all that said, and I know that's still kind of a lot, but it's not. It's not. And we've already gotten the third baseman. Cashman has made deals for 4 players at a deadline many times before, just in the Boone era. But anyways, what I'm saying with that, you shore up the pitching staff to be World Series, like capable. I think there's another word I want to have. The lineup is good enough to win a World Series. Is it perfect? No, but the lineup is good enough, especially now with McMahon, who, again, at the very least, and he's been hitting well in May, or since May, excuse me, 804 OPS, 111 WRC+. Even if he is just, which I would say is definitely the floor, he's a big-time upgrade over Oswald Peraza, just offensively, and even defensively as well. Like, McMahon's terrific defensively. Here's Volpe, 1-1 count. I'll turn this up in a second. But just for anybody who's just joining, McMahon, great defender, lefty bat. He's at a Coors Field, which, yes, could benefit him. He's not in that inconsistent air density all the time, going from park to park when he's not at Coors. And, lefty swing in Yankee Stadium, like, you see the Savant page, hard hit rate, like, all that shit. And, how hard he hits the ball. And the box that had to be checked in regards to this specifically is a good defender, and he's that and then some. And he might hit a little bit. Volpe in the center field. Let's see if that... No, can of corn. One away. But yeah, like some of these swings you'll see for McMahon, it's... And you'll see more that are even more like down the line. And you just think Yankee Stadium and his swing. Like he doesn't have to even hit. In terms of in a way of being like optimistically delusional, says hopeful for, although it could happen. But again, no matter what, we shored up third base defensively with an everyday guy who's under control. We haven't even mentioned this through 2027, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that all program. I do like that word. Anyways, all for the Ryan McMahon deal. Next thing up is pitching. Sorry, I have a yap session there. Speaking of Peraza, he's up here with 1 out after the Volpe fly out. We got a 0-2 count. And shit, I gotta quit yapping. We gotta lock in. This is a tie game. 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, 0-2 count for the 9-hitter Oswald Peraza. Grisham on deck.
But is he good enough?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop like insulting people. Period. I think. Even broadcasters. Well, again, I think Apple TV has actually been okay tonight, chat. I do. They haven't really bothered me all that much. I gotta brush my hair or something. I got that mayor from Grinch cut. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Peraza.
some of them. Those are alarming, especially when you keep looking at your batting average. And now we're almost close to being able in August. So
Ground ball left side.
man to be in that position.
Yo, he almost beat that out. But it looks like it'll be 2 away here in the 5th.
So 2 up, 2 down.
He almost beat that shit out, Chad. Reminder, I'll pick you back up after this half inning. Here's Grisham with 2 outs in the 5th. No, the way he was saying, I thought like he might challenge. No, he was out, yeah, just barely. 2 away, here's Grisham.
I think that's what Yankee fans want to see. They want to see some urgency. They want to see some.
Shut up, brother.
Play with some passion.
Sorry, I don't mean to tell people to shut up. Keep talking, Eduardo Perez. No, that's not Eduardo Perez. Might as well be. No, it's is it Dontel Willis? Anyways, yeah. 1, 2, 3 inning. We'll have top of the order for. We'll have top of the order for the bottom of the 6th. But for now, back over to the Phillies side of things. Warren, I assume, will be back out there for the top of the 6th. It's the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Kepler, Kemp, Stott. And then if it gets to the top of the order, with Trey Turner and all them, Turner, Schwarber, Harper. See, we had an off day yesterday, so mostly everybody should be available. Maybe, you know what? Warren might get through Turner here, and then they have Hill ready to go for Schwarber and Harper. That makes the most logical sense, Chad. So where are we at now? Kepler, Kemp, Stott. Lefty, righty, lefty. They technically, in another world where the bullpen has more depth to it, they could just put Hill in now and call it for 5 for Will Warren. But not right now. Not right now. He's pitching well. 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks, 84 pitches. So I think he might start this inning. Unless you guys saw somebody warming up. Was anybody warming up? D-Train cheated. You guys want to move to my crib all of a sudden? Whoa, speaking of my crib's getting a buzz. I didn't order anything, though. And if I did, the Yankees are playing right now. Come on. Let's see, who's outside? All right. As long as if it was like an Amazon truck, then I'd be like, all right, fine. Tour of the crib? Yeah, we'll get a crib tour soon for sure. I just cleaned it out recently, too. So we'll do that. I know you're in my wall, Slicks. I hear you. How we doing, chat? It's Paulie. Open up. Are you talking about the Yanks? Or are you Paul O'Neill? Paulie. I know I thought you were talking about like the bullpen. Dana, we invited your crib. Yo, if I could like have all you guys over, and Nathaniel says he's nervous. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. And I honestly feel like I should be more nervous right now. But maybe because we're at home. That's what I'm saying, kinda. Is Paul O'Neill in the chat? Popped him up. I also have to message Mr. K as well. Anyways, I'll do crib tour soon. I will definitely do a crib tour soon. They just cleaned it out. I'll give you guys a little bedroom tour real quick if you want to see. So here's my window. Oh, you can't really even see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, another time. There's Elvis. But yeah, there's a couch to my left. I got 3 couches in my crib, so there will be place for you guys. Anyways, time to lock in. Time to lock in. We got 1-0 count on the number 7 hitter, Otto Kemp. It is indeed Will Warren back out there, currently at 86 pitches. I assume we'll see Tim Hill start to warm up, if not already. It looks like there's some action out there from a bird's eye view, a.k.a. ump cam. Yeah, we got 1 out here in the 6th. So again, I think, especially with Warren back out there, which he should be, Warren will get through. Now, he could just get through the bottom 3 here, and that's perfect, through Stott, and that would end the inning. But if somebody gets on, he probably maybe would get Turner, assuming that's Hill up in the bullpen, and then that would be his last batter. Hill would come in for Schwarber and Harper. You know a Boone's ideal plan here is quite clear. It's Warren get through this inning, obviously 1, 2, 3, and then next inning you just have Hill throw the 7th, and it would be Turner with the 2 lefties. And then if anybody, nice. Another K for Warren. That's number 7, I believe. Yes, number 7 strikeout for Will Warren. And if Warren does get through this, now just one more out, 1, 2, 3, and it's top the order for the Phillies next, and 7th, you do. Oh no, Boone's coming in now. Oh, it Stott's a lefty. So I assume that's Hill warming up. They told us that's Hill. That's gotta be Hill. So yo, forget everything I was just saying. Warren is out now, and let's finalize his line here. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 7 Ks. Very good, very good. Anyways, that's obviously Tim Hill coming in. They haven't even mentioned who was coming in. Period. But you gotta figure it's Tim Hill. Stott. And let's say he gets him out. Oh, dude, this is perfect. Yeah, word. Fantastic. So you should have Hill to finish this inning, and then Hill for the 7th as well against Turner, Schwarber, Harper. The last 2 being lefties, of course. And that would get us through 7. And then, yo, day off yesterday. Weaver for the 8th, Williams for the 9th. Score some fucking runs, yo. And the rest is all there, ready for us to roll. Oh, I gotta pull my iPad in. I forgot about that. One sec, Chad. I gotta pull you up. Anyways, we got 2 outs. Warren's day is done. Very solid start. And Tim Hill coming on. Again, I assume it's Tim Hill. Unless I'm fucking not thinking. Let's see. Yeah, letter grade. What do we got for a letter grade for Warren? Yeah, I give him a good old B+. You see the clip of Prince Fielder hitting Tanks post-Brewers game? Prince Fielder, like, now is he hitting Tanks? That would be awesome. Because obviously he had that neck thing. Anyways, yeah, we just got to score, man. Ruber says, Dan, you should make Tetris content. I think I'm all right. Yeah, we're B+. Yeah, I think B+, definitely. Oh, wait, no, I don't want it to connect to this computer. I want it to connect to... Connect over here. Word, it is Tim Hill, and that was obvious, but I just wanted to get confirmation. As long as I don't bring Loiz again. Yeah, I mean, there's... Unless, like, Warren were to get in... Or, actually, Weaver were to get into trouble, or, like... Again, the ideal plan is that Hill gets Stott here, inning over, and then comes in for... And gets the 1, 2, 3. Loiz could maybe come in if Hill doesn't complete next inning successfully, and it gets to Castellanos. We'll see. Again, though, that's not a Boone thing. I would go Hamilton in that case. But in the times where Loiza has came in, we've talked about it. It's like, yo, that's on Cashman for not getting a reliever in here weeks ago. Like, Loiza, in the case that he's came in, like, that's technically the guy to go to there. It's just unfortunate that in that situation is your best option. Anyways, yeah, good job, Warren. Here's Hill. 2 outs, 0-1 count on Stott. Pick it back up soon, chat. It's officially getting dark out.
Very difficult to pick up, especially the left-handed batter.
Seeing what's going on, you know, making sure everything's okay. 1-1 count on Stott. Ground ball right side, foul, 1 and 2. You know what? Let me also check on the Blue Jays score as well.
That's the situation. I mean, because they have a scouting department, that was the plan to be able to go to Nestor if you're in
1
that
and 2.
situation. So
Dude, my internet's been whack lately. Not lately, just like in the last hour. I feel like things seem forever. The 1-2 pitch, fouled away, still 1 and 2. Where's the damn Blue Jays game? Ah, sons of bitches, bro. So yeah, it was 1-0 in the 3rd inning. Tigers when we last checked. Now it's 6-1 Blue Jays. Go frickin' figure. Vlad, oh no, nobody homer, but Vlad, yeah, RBI, a couple RBIs. Or RBI, whatever. 6-1 Blue Jays, not ideal, but we do that every night, chat. Just checking in. Which that part I do enjoy. I like scoreboard watching in a pennant race. Another foul ball for Stott. Dude, I'm telling you, foul balls are in right now. It's the year of the foul ball in the big leagues.
Because after Turner and righty, you have 2 more lefties and 2 big lefties for the Phillies. Schwarber and Harper behind Turner.
Let's go, Hill.
Tim Hill, the first
another 1-2.
Yankee bullpen tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Stott.
Swing and a miss. Way to be. Hill does his job. Strikes out the lefty Stott. And again, he'll get the 7th, and we'll see if he goes 1, 2, 3. But he's lined up to face Turner and then Schwarber and Harper. So that all works out according to plan. Speaking of according to plan, bottom of the 6th chat, we got 2, 3, 4, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton. I'll take a solo shot. Judge, how about you go deep? 'Cause I'm sure the lovely Cal Raleigh will be going deep tonight as well. He had another homer, like Wednesday night, I think. That's where we got off. Anyways, how we doing, chat? Let's see. Yeah, good shit, Tim Hill. I had 4 homers for MVPs. Yeah, word up. Judges due. I mean, he definitely was more due before the home run in Toronto, caught him, dog. But I'll tell you, he's definitely due for just that homer streak. That the first week of the season, that I would say was kind of like a homer streak. When he was just like, it was like the first, at least through the Pittsburgh series, he was going deep. It felt like every other game. Since then, he hasn't really had that Judge-like power streak. He's just been great consistently. Hell yeah, Tim. Shout out Intern Tim, which again, reminder, not just about the existence of Intern Tim, but what Intern Tim does. We got timestamps on these watch parties now. Like pretty quickly after the game ends. Tim's been crushing it. By inning and shit. And like homers and whatnot. So it'd be like first inning, second inning, blah, blah, blah. Wells, homer, so on and so forth. And what have you. What up, Heck? What do you think about Seth Lugo from Kansas City? I judge everything based off if I got the notification for it that it happened. And that's somewhat the wrong way to go about it, because I also, if I see the Yankees acquire somebody with pitching, I do have a trust in them that, like, all right, there's a reason they get somebody. But anyways, all that aside, I would not be opposed to the Yankees getting Seth Lugo. I think that'd actually be a pretty good deal. I haven't checked in lately on how he's doing. Well, shit, why don't I just pull up Seth Lugo's stats really quick? But I know he was having a good year last time we saw him. We just faced him recently, didn't we? Like a month ago we did. Oh, dude, Lugo's ERA is sub 3 now? Oh, fuck yeah, Hector, absolutely. Lugo's he's 7-5 right now. I forget the win-loss, I know, but 2.95 ERA. Has made 19 starts, so pretty much, yeah, that's just about every start. And he's been good for a couple years, of course. And he owns us. I'm so for Seth Lugo. You should make highlights for each watch party. That's something I do for the playoffs, Chris. Here's Judge, by the way. 2-2 game, bottom of the 2nd. First pitch, swinging, fouled away. I like the idea of making highlights for watch parties, which is what I do in the playoffs. It's like too much to handle, and it's not something, honestly, that I'd want to like have somebody do, like Intern Tim, for example. It's very much like I'd still want to apply like my style to, in a sense. But yeah, who knows? Like if there's a big game, I don't know, say this game ends up crazy and I have time, like head into a weekend, maybe I would do it then. But at the very least, we have watch party highlights for playoff games, often at least. We did that a lot last year. And that's usually when I'll post like reactions on Instagram too. Playoffs are a different time. Yo, if you're new around here, most of you guys can tell them, playoffs we get fucking, we have a good time in October. 1-2 count on Judge. Let me get the Yankee lineup up. There we go. Here we go, Chad. Pick it back up after this half inning, yo. Ground ball, kind of like a broken bat. Turner over to first. 1 away. Judge grounds out. All good, Cap.
Walker does make it through 5 1/3 for the first time since May 1st.
Here's Bellinger.
The lefty Bellinger duo. Get a homer off of Walker in the first inning. Only 69 pitches for Walker, so he's been efficient. He hasn't walked anybody.
Yeah, he has. We haven't scored since Wells' homer.
Solo homers, Austin Wells on the other.
Let's go, Belly. Ball low, 2-0. Stanton on deck.
Here for Taijuan Walker from the Phillies standpoint. He gave Walker a pretty good chunk of change, a 4-year deal.
He's been solid.
They signed him in 2023.
For them.
It was important for the Phillies
2-1.
that year. He didn't pitch much in the postseason that year. The Phillies didn't get a lot out of Walker last year.
3-1.
He's been better this year and trying to push his way through 6 innings for the first time since his very first outing of the year back on April 3rd against Colorado.
He's being careful with Bellinger, not trying to miss over the heart of the plate.
3-2.
Bellinger looking for the off speed right there. That he hit the breaking ball out. That was a split finger. Looks like Belly's looking off speed, and that's why you see that elongated, really big swing Split finger middle with the good depth change down.
3-2. High fly ball.
Center
field.
Two-way.
Two-way, here's Stanton, chat.
The last Yankee hit was a one-out single, the fourth by Chisholm. Taiwan Walker over a couple of prospects trying to lock down the number 5 spot in the Phillies rotation.
Yeah, very important.
Andrew Painter. That always reminds me of MLB The Show. Here's Stan. Let's go. Come on. Bottom of the 6, 2 outs, 2-2 game in the Bronx.
First 2 home runs, he's really settled in, and that's why they have him as a hybrid guy. Not somebody that's rotation, but in the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Hanging slider, too. That was dangerous.
Stanton, who struck out his last
0-2.
Walker living off of those 2 solo shots in the first couple of innings.
Stanton's been pretty quiet since his homer in Toronto in Game 1.
Not getting himself in trouble with base on balls.
And ball foul.
He's been around the plate all night.
Let's go, chat. Pick you guys back up soon. We're kind of in getting in crunch time now, yo. This game's getting late. All tied up. Nope, 1-2.
Ball 2 strikes. 79 pitches, 53 strikes for Walker.
Stanton freshly shaved, too. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2 game. Bottom 6.
Nobody up right now in the Philly bullpen.
Rob Thompson. High drive, right center field, decently hit. That ball is gone. Let's go, baby. Yankees lead 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton's 6th home run of the year. A very good at bat. And the Yankees take a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Let's go, chat. Like the stream if you haven't already. A lot of game left, of course. With Stanton with another big home run for the Yanks. And, yeah, yo, we talked about it before. The bullpen formula is there. Where you go, Hill remains in for the 7th. Weaver for the 8th, Williams for the 9th. Ideally, you have more than a 1-run lead. Get some tack on insurance and all that. But obviously, a very big fucking homer. Let's go. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Here's Jazz. 3-2 Yankees lead.
He did a good job of not chasing out of his zone those 2 breaking balls. Walker initially wanted to get him to try to
6th home run of the year for Stanton.
sliders away. He didn't do that.
I think I said that, but let's go. All right, here's Jazz. Let me get this up. Jazz ground ball up the middle. Diving stop by Stott. Over to first. Not in time. Jazz beats it out. I get the Stanton homer up, yo. Let's go, chat.
That's a fastball middle lane, and as soon as he hit it, Taiwan Walker knew that baseball was not coming back. Put his head down. They wanted to go in. Great angle right there.
Now Rob Thompson is making his way to the mound. Looks like that'll be it for Taiwan Walker.
Bang. Stanton homer is...
Thirds innings, but could not finish the 6th. Stanton's home run gives the Yankees the lead here in the Bronx.
is up now. Let's go. 3-2 Yanks. Pitching change for the Phillies with Jazz off first. What up, chat? How we doing, yo? Yankees lead. A lot of game left, but big homer. Frankie, I think it's because Apple TV's, like, they pick and choose which monitors or browsers they want to delay a few seconds. Because mine has been behind, at least at times, as well. Yeah, yo, what Luna said. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Let's see. Plankton noises. It doesn't ring a bell to me, Slicks. Why do I not know? Yeah, I haven't watched SpongeBob in a while. But I definitely have my... Trust me, I consumed a lot of SpongeBob. My son's middle name is going to be Stan. Let's go. Called he was doing something during Bellinger's at bat. Hey, good shit, Dylan. I love this team as much as I love my favorite football team. Joel Namath. Are you Jets fan, Rupert? Because I'm a Jets fan myself. Hell yeah, Slicks. Dan, what percentage you give it that Jason is traded? I'll go as high as 35%, to be honest. There's been discussions. I can tell you that. Oh, you're Philly? Are you Phillies? Oh, football. Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, at least, you know. You've been winning. No worries, man. No worries. I'm not as big on football as I am baseball, so it's not like a thing where I'm the one to really talk shit. Not that anybody could talk shit about Eagles fan. Then we're back. World Series, here we come. I mean, we'll see, Joseph. We'll see. But you know, I'm with that fucking vibe. 3-2 Yankees lead. Runner off first. 2 outs. Coming in is, I assume, a righty for Goldschmidt. Yeah, that was a nice homer. Yeah, word. And I do like to make highlights tonight, chat, if the Yankees win. No, it's a lefty. They bring in a lefty to face Goldschmidt. What the hell? All right. Let's see how this goes. But 2 outs, runner off first.
It's Tanner Banks on the mound for the Phillies.
0-1 count on Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt has
New pitcher for Phillies. It is indeed a lefty, which you'd figure they would just let Walker finish against Goldschmidt. But
Walker hitting the wall.
whatever. Ball and a strike.
Felt like he had no choice but to go to his bullpen, and he brings out the lefty Banks.
I think they wanted him to try to get through that inning and set up a clean inning for Banks. One pitch away from doing that, made a mistake, and Giancarlo didn't miss it.
Goldschmidt pops this one.
That might dunk, chat. That might dunk, and it will. In front of Castellanos. Blooping little single for Paul Goldschmidt. And we got now first and second, 2 outs for Austin Wells, which will be lefty on lefty. So let's check really quick how Austin Wells has done against lefties this year. I know like worse than righties, but I do want to check. Chance to tack on some insurance. First and second for Wells, 2 outs. Against lefties, Wells has a... Actually, he's been better against lefties this year than righties. 786 OPS against lefties, hitting 250, compared to 663 and hitting 199 against righties for Wells. So word up. Let's see how this goes. Let's go, chat. First and second, 2 outs for Austin Wells. Looks like everybody's shaved nice and fresh today. Maybe the Yankees are on their shit.
Phillies bullpen, it can get sideways sometimes, especially without Alvarado. There's a clear need for Philadelphia. As Banks tosses in another strike. Phillies are half game behind the Mets right now in the NL East. Mets are in San Francisco.
0-2 on Wells. Yeah, I like seeing my Yanks clean shaven. Ball, 1-2.
Strikes on Wells. Phillies bullpen just so really they've been
out of the way
because the starters for the Phillies tend to go deep in the game, so the Phillies bullpen hasn't been used a lot. You see their last 10 innings pitched, which is probably a good thing for them at the end of the day. 22nd in ERA, but you know when it gets down to crunch time in the postseason, you need that bullpen.
Absolutely, you need multiple.
1-2 on Wells.
High leverage situation, so very important for somebody to emerge.
Swing and a miss, good slider. So the lefty gets Wells, and that'll do it. But the Yankees take the lead. 3-2 now on a Giancarlo Stanton solo homer. Right center field. 6th home run of the year. And we got a 3-2 lead, chat. 3-2 lead. Yeah, Tim Hill, you got to assume, is coming back out for the 7th. And score more, but the Yankees do retake the lead. So we'll take that for now, for sure. Be right back. I'll pick you guys back up in just a little bit. There goes my... Remember my broken candle that you guys told me never to light? Which I don't, because you said so. Be right back, yo.
The show is very unpredictable. It's about what we can't control and what we can't hide. Watching you, you don't know anything about arson.
Yeah, but I know a ton about crime scene analysis.
At its core, it's just people trying to navigate psychological trauma and that side of humanity that is flawed.
You know, you've always had the moral compass of a priest with a flask in his pocket.
There's always a duality in characters, and this story is so good at finding those gray areas. I think you're both out of your minds.
It's only as the story develops that all of the characters' relationships really start to break down.
Such moxie. It becomes this bizarre cat and mouse game. This is our guy. They become consumed. People were burning. Then did you care? Answer me, did you care?
characters in the show have quite extreme levels of dysfunction. It twists and gets stranger. And by the end, it's a dark, twisted voyage through hell. Your hate is your soul.
Tonight's odds brought to you by BetMGM. We're looking at the AL MVP. Aaron Judge, of course, has the best odds. He's been pacing the field in just about every offensive category this season. He is trailing Cal Raleigh in homers. The switch-hitting catcher, of course, won the home run derby. But Judge could win the Triple Crown. And if he does win the award, it would be his third MVP. Only 12 players in MLB history have won the award 3 times, Wayne.
Well, one's gone there 4 times. Barry Bonds, Shohei Ohtani. If he wins the National League MVP again to get his 4th. Those two have pretty much dominated the MVP discussion in the American League, dating back to Shohei's time with the Angels. You know, for this long of a period of time now, we're talking about basically a 5-year period, where Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge have been the 2 best players in the sport.
I mean, by far. You look at the numbers, they're so gaudy. I mean, they're hard to miss. I mean, at this point now, you're basically penciling 350 home runs, 100+ driven in every single year. I mean, the bar is set so high every single year, and they exceed it. And so, it's their world. We're just living in it.
Trey Turner with a line drive the other way, and it's Judge with a shoestring catch. Actually, it hit the ground. It's a base hit. So Trey Turner gets that one to fall in front of Judge. And the Phillies have their leadoff man on here in the 7th. Aaron Judge, or rather Aaron Boone, wanted to take a look to make sure, but Judge did trap it.
Yeah, it looked like he took an initial sidestep to see if he wanted to get around that baseball to let it drop. As the baseball continued to carry, he figured he had a chance to get it.
Sorry, Chad, I was getting hungry. Scarf down a pretzel really quick. Still in the process. Thank you for your patience.
With a 2-run homer in the 5th inning to tie the game.
I do have the game out there, both on my second screen and radio.
7th against the lefty Tim Hill.
There we go. That was good. No salt, just a quick little 45-second microwave. We got a 1-1 count on Springer. Excuse me, Springer. He's in my head a lot. Schwarber. With Turner off first. Yep. Ball up, 2-1. So I assume we're going to start to see somebody get up if we haven't already.
Left-handed pitchers this year. It's an enormous total for a left-handed batter.
Absolutely. That's why I said earlier in the ball game, it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed. He tends to cover the baseball very well with a quick swing.
Down my right side, base hit for Schwarber, so this is not good. Not good at all. Tying runs on second base. Go ahead runs on first. First and second, nobody out. Top of the 7th, chat. We only lead by 1. Somebody's going to have to get up because we got... Yeah, man, I like to think somebody's ready to go. We might have Hamilton after Harper, but I don't think he's... Is anybody warm in chat? We'll see, Zach. I mean, yeah. Got to get people in here. But also, what you're saying would technically imply Tim Hill's pathetic, which he's not. But yeah, Harper versus Hill, big AB. I don't know if anybody's warming up or not, but here we go. He's showing bunt. Almost like he went, and he did. Blue calls him on it, 0-1.
The teeth of the lineup, understanding the urgency of the ball game, trying to show bunt. Trying to catch the
0-1 on Harper, first and second, nobody out. Yankees lead by 1. Lefty. The pitch from Hill. He steps off. No, maybe that's pitch clock violation, so now it's going to be 1-1. Didn't step off in time. 1-1 is the count.
It's 1 ball, 1 strike now on Harper.
Let's go, Chet. Oh, yeah, it's dark out now. Ground ball right side. Slow roller. Get it over to first. Makes the play. Okay. So they get Harper. They do move the runners to second and third. So tying run and Trey Turner's at third base. Go ahead run and Kyle Schwarber's at second. And that'll bring up Nick Castellanos. Which is Hill facing Castellanos? Did we be warmer? Let's see what's going on here. So he has, of course, faced the 3 batters. Let's see, Chet. Okay, so Hill is out. I imagine Hamilton, either Hamilton or Loaiza coming in. Don't tell me Brubaker, although I know he's been good the last couple outings. Yo, is Apple TV ever going to tell us who's coming in the game? Jesus. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? It's Luke Weaver coming in, chat. Thank you, ESPN. Luke Weaver is coming in, chat, in the 7th inning, which, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. We'll see what happens here, but he could pitch us through the 8th. Word up. I'll name you one, Luna. Pan. Miss your opinion on the McMahon trade? Why, what, where? I've discussed it a lot, Dirk. It's in the intro-ish. But to sum it up, big fan of the trade. Now it's about pitching. Multiple relievers and a starter. With priority number 1, multiple relievers. One of which being kind of like one of the blue chip guys. But the McMahon trade, I like it a lot. Great defense. Offense, there's some ceiling there, but even his floor is multiple miles better than what Oswald Peraza has given us this year. It's a good trade. And I really didn't want Suarez because of the defense. So what I said before is like, there's more deadline to go, but as for this box that was checked is in the third baseman, W, for sure. But Cashman's got to finish this deadline with good moves as well. Has to. But I do believe he will. We'll see, though. We got 6 days left to go to the MLB trade deadline. Anyway, 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Luke Weaver coming on. Huge spot, obviously. Tying run at 3rd. Go ahead at 2nd. And it's Nick Castellanos coming in. Not coming in, but to face Weaver, who's coming in.
Wilson stars in Stick, a heartfelt feel-good comedy about a found family and their relationship set within the world of golf. With cameos from pros including Keegan Bradley, Colin Morikawa, and even Jim Nantz. Stick is a summer sports show not to be missed. Now streaming.
And yo, so McMahon, the Rockies were the Rockies were in Baltimore.
A good game is brewing between the
So I expect him to be active tomorrow and in the starting lineup tomorrow.
Phillies here with runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Although I assume it's a day game, so that makes it tough, but he should be fine. Popped him up. That might stay in or no? Careful. Nah, tough play for Golish. We can't get there. 0-1. I assume we're a day game tomorrow. Yeah, 105 tomorrow. Stroman versus Suarez. The lefty Suarez, who's been really good. And then Sunday, 135. Rodon versus Wheeler. But still, I'd like to think McMahon could be in there by tomorrow. Obviously, if not tomorrow, Sunday. But again, the Rockies were in Baltimore. So, should be good. Let's go, chat. 0-1 count. Weaver versus Castellanos, 2nd and 3rd. Yankees lead by a run. Top of the 7th. It's all low, 1-1. Love you, chat. Let's go. Obviously not an ideal situation and a close game regardless, but like we are in good hands. We are in the hands we want to be in terms of our bullpen. It should be Weaver to Williams. So let's see what happens here. 2-1. So chat, audio's been good tonight and all, right? Like no mic peaks and all that. What up, Ballsy Martin YT? How you doing, brother? But he has to go to Colorado, get all his stuff. That didn't happen, Eli. I mean, that shit'll be in the works, but don't worry about that. He's not gonna get his whole place moved over to New York in time. He's just gonna show up. You know, he's got his road trip clothes. Don't worry about that. His stuff is probably being transported from Colorado right now, and he'll go back at some point. But that's the least of the concerns. I understand you thinking that though. What up, Charlie? How you doing, man?
Some injury problems and around that they started giving up.
Word up, Dylan. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. 2 balls and a strike. Weaver to Castellanos.
Castellanos taps one to the right side. Goldschmidt's coming home, but he throws it away.
Okay, I don't understand that, man. I don't understand what that was. I don't need to hear Apple fucking TV tell me about the Yankee defense, bro. Please. I don't care about what was on your pre-show script. But that makes no sense right there. And that's a guy that should not do that. We just talked about how, all right, Rice made a mistake defensively, and, you know, that could be an issue. But you got Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt. Chad, there was a reason why I was kind of silent on that play. I was pretty shocked he just went home to begin with. Now, the bad throw still hurt us because Castellanos is now at second base. I don't know why Goldschmidt threw home there. Maybe he thought that was his only play, but it wasn't. Now a tie game. That was a silly decision by a guy you don't really have to worry about that typically with. Not ideal. So everything's now the same, just a tie game. Still second and third, one out. Now it's Weaver versus Realmuto. That is just, I mean, dude, you would think there's a fucking, like, a weird curse going on or something, dude. Like, everybody's under, it's like possessed by something, some weird force. And now Realmuto with a drive to left. This sucks. 6-3 Phillies lead, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus. No comment, chat. That's awful. Phillies lead 6-3. That's a shame.
As the Yankees defense makes mistakes, the pitching gives away the lead. And Luke Weaver is now
yeah, the defense, that's extra run right there.
This one, a 3-run shot in the
Can't happen, man. Devastating. Devastating. That's just, man, you just can't make it up, man.
Tilted over to the Yankees' way, especially after the first 2 home runs, dug in, and really gave his offense a shot to get back into the ball game. And when you wanted to start it.
Until Wednesday, Realmuto had not homered in 2 months. Now he's homered in back-to-back games. The Phillies would love to see his power on display. And it's come back this week, and what a time for it here. With a tie-breaking 3-run homer in the 7th.
I'm very upset, chat.
Oh, 2 balls and a strike on Brandon Marsh.
You're starting to hear the home fans.
Very upset. Yeah, honestly, yo, let him have it. Let him have it. That is just a real buzzkill right there, man. And I guess was Weaver not covering first? Maybe that's why Goldschmidt threw home. It's awful, dude. That's awful. It's like a fucking bring back to reality moment. What a shame. I don't understand. It's a shame Weaver gave the homer too, but like just the Goldschmidt stuff and just having it. This sucks, Jet. This sucks. So 3-run game. Obviously not over yet. We got 9 outs left to go. So by no means is this over, but it certainly is a devastating blow. Devastating blow. Just, of course, the way it happened, like there had to be some stupid defense by Goldschmidt too. I don't understand. But again, I guess Weaver wasn't covering. That's all I got, Chad. Just gonna finish up this inning, watch how the rest of this goes. Goldschmidt obviously feels like crap about it.
I know that's feeling too well.
Man.
And it's tough, Wayne, because sometimes you want to be the hero. You want to make that play. You want to be able to turn the tide. And even for a veteran like Paul Goldschmidt, he's going to look at that play and say, you know what, I just got to put that in my back pocket. I'm in no man's land in that situation.
Dude, shut
really,
up.
that's been the tone all season long. And really to date back to the World Series last year. So you think about that and everything they went through and how poorly defensively they played in that game. And now you're seeing more of the same this season.
All right, let's go, Weave. There is some game left, chat. I ain't hear no bell.
They can defend at a high level. They're just making poor decisions and poor plays.
All right, I may have to put on the WFAN broadcast. I don't feel like fucking hearing their pre-broadcast script that they had a roundtable meeting over coffee with. I'm good.
2-1.
There we go. Dave Sims, how are you?
Weaver pitching Max Kepler with 2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, now we got the Yankees radio feed. 3-1. Pick you back up soon, Chad. We got 7-inning stretch coming up. And then 9 outs left to go to hopefully just 3 runs to score. Not just, but that is achievable.
No, leave him alone. He knows he made an error. I understand.
Hit hard down to Goldie.
All right, Goldie's got that one. Let's see what we got due up, chat.
We go bottom 7. It's 6-3.
8, 9, and 1. Volpe, Peraza, Grisham.
WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by G.
We got 6 outs left to go, yo. Please figure something out. Please.
You prepare for the unexpected.
All right.
So do we. True Work builds workwear offering technical performance fabrics in an integrated workwear system.
I'm going to pick you up to begin next half inning, chat.
Work wonders. True Work.
Go-kart thrills meet open-air adrenaline. In the Mini John Cooper Works convertible, let's Mini.
Get up to $280 off a set of 4 eligible tires during Firestone's Great Big Tire Sale.
I think the perfect tire for the customer is the one that the customer truly needs.
Book now at Firestone Complete Auto Care.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Does a bat tap untap Good Mojo? AI from Google Cloud knows that 125 hitters tapped home plate in last year's postseason. Those who tapped twice or more had a hard hit rate of 41%, the same as those who tapped once. But surprisingly, it was the non-tappers who actually untapped 7% more hard hits. Now that really hits home. Catch the game like never before with AI from Google Cloud.
Brush my hair, Chad. I'm working on something.
Seventh inning stretch is sponsored by Hatfield. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins and taste victory with every bite.
Volpe, Peraza, then Grish.
For recipes and put pork on your fork.
There's baseball left, chat. 9 outs to go.
And the new pitcher Yankees have seen
How doing, yo?
in a different uniform. Jordan Romano, who they got.
I'm not late at all, right, Ward? I mean, hopefully, Rupert. But like that's the thing, like. Those are things I can't say anything about. Was when the Goldschmidt makes it. I was like, what? Now it's not the exact same as Volpe because Volpe's been legitimately bad. And it's like it's a legitimate large sample size problem this year. Like Goldschmidt's not a problem defensively at first. That was just like a boneheaded mistake. And the reason it's weird with him, it's like it's not like some like when Jason fucks up, it's like all right, you do something about that. When like something happens at third, it's like all right, we're getting a third baseman. Now we have McMahon. Like I generally like is this team like possessed?
First batter's going to be Anthony Volpe.
What up, Dunzel? Hell yeah, mother. Good for you, man. On a Friday night, that is what I'm talking about. Hopefully the Yankees win, though. Which ain't looking good right now, but... It's 7th inning. Let's fucking score 3 runs, damn it. Love you, chat. Pick it back up after this half inning. We got, Volpe, Peraza, then Grish. We could see a pinch hitter. Like you could see You could see Rice pinch hit for Peraza and then Bebas take over a third. I mean, actually, that seems pretty obvious, as a matter of fact. But we'll see. Ball inside. Not a ball, excuse me. And it wasn't an awful pitch, so I take that back. 1-1 on Volpe. 3-3. Or I'm living fucking fantasy land. 6-3 game. Bottom of the 7th. 1-1 count on Volpe. Good call, Blue. 2-1.
Misses. Down low 2-1.
Yo, for a second I thought this was Aaron Nola pitching. I know it's Romano, but he looks like Aaron Nola right now, doesn't he?
Here's 2-1. Volpe. Breaking ball.
High fly ball, decently hit. That could have a chance, chat. And that ball is gone. That is now 3 home runs post All-Star break for Anthony Volpe. You know what? Fuck that. I think it's 4 home runs, chat. He had 2 in Atlanta in that game. He hit 1 in Toronto. That's 4 home runs since the break, no? Chat, and just like that, immediately, which the Yankees team has been doing, they've been responding quick lately. Right away, without even an out record in the 7th, they get 1 run back. Volpe goes deep, starting to swing the fucking bat. And I'm like, literally like, swing the bat. Like he's actually trying to fucking do something with it, not just poke the ball. And he pulls another homer. That's now, yo, chat, I think all 4 of the All-Star, post-All-Star break homers are pulled as well. Oh, let there be light, chat. Ah, let's go. Okay, still a 2-run game. We're down by 2. 6-4 Phillies lead now. But yo, I'm hyped about, yo, we lower the deficit now, obviously we're down by 2. And here is Ben Rice indeed, pinch hitting for Oswald Peraza. Don't get me fucking excited, Volpe. Don't get me excited, bro. You start pulling homers. Now 4, right, chat? I'm going to post in my Yanks Have caption. That's 4 since the break, no? Nelson! Hey, we got a chance. Let's see. Chat, that's 4 since the break, right? And there's a fucking bright Rice. Hold on. Let me get this up. Chat, can you confirm for me before I post on Instagram that's his 4th home run since the break? That's obvious, right? 2 home runs in the Atlanta series, 1 in Toronto, 1 tonight.
Well, got off the end of the bat. It didn't sound very like it was going very far, but it went in a perfect place off the end of the bat. Over the third baseman's head. He tried to go and get it. Could not. The question was just whether it was going to be fair or foul.
Quick response here by the Yankees.
Okay, if you can't confirm, that's all good. I'm like pretty positive.
Home runs have ruled the night here.
And if I'm wrong, they'll put it in the New York Post. Oh, and a balk! Peraza over to second. Yep, is his 4th. Word up. My guys. I think it's right now, right? I mean, he had 2 in Atlanta. To me, it's like I'm asking something that's so obvious. It's 2 in Atlanta. The 1 he had in Toronto, and then he hit 1 tonight. That's his 4th. Hell, maybe I'm just confirming that it's not 5. The way he's swinging. What was that, 14th of the year? Yo, he could hit 20 homers.
47,018 on hand. 6-4.
So now we got runner on second, and here's top of the order in Grisham.
Bottom 7. Here's the pitch to Grisham. Swing on, bounce.
And he grounds on the right side. They get Peraza over to third. Okay, Judge has to get this run in. Has to get this run in. By the way, that's Volpe's 14th home run of the year, correct? He might hit 20. Judge has to get this run in. Has to get this run in. Has to get this run in, chat. Let's go. I'm just confirming that's Volpe's 14th of the year. Yeah, it was. Yo, not bad. Not bad. You know, everything else aside, homer total, now we're in a good spot. And that's thanks to a second-half power surge. Okay. Yanks are now within 2. Runner at third, that's Rice. And here's Judge with 1 out. Fly ball. Let's go, Cap. Well, if Judge doesn't come through here, no, he has to come through the sack fly. So we gotta get this run in. But no Judge is not clutch crap, obviously. I mean, we're in this exact same situation in Toronto, literally down by the same score. 2-run shot. But I'm not even like asking for. I just need a fly ball. Get this running. Any way possible. Get this running. Make it a 1-run game. Ball and a strike on Judge. 1 out, runner on third. The pitch. Ball outside. 2-1. Oh, Mr. Jordan Romano. Yes, yes. I remember a long time ago, chat. A few years ago now. 2022. May of 2022. Mr. Judge is not scared of Mr. Jordan Romano. The pitch. Flies it to right field. That's going to be foul, though. So now we got a 2-2 count, chat. Judge, you can't strike out here. You can't strike out. I'll still love you if you do, but I'll be very displeased in the moment. Judge, of course, hitting .350 with runners in scoring position. Hit a very clutch game-tying home run in the series finale on Wednesday in Toronto. Obviously didn't go our way, but contrary to popular belief, he's been very clutch this year. And he also, and this goes along with that, hitting great with runners in scoring position. He's been very clutch in the past. That conversation is old outside of the playoffs. The playoffs are still a conversation. But you can't really do anything about that conversation until we see him again this October. But for now, don't worry about Judge being clutch. Either gets out or does the job. And you can do both. You can do both. How about that? I am asking you to get out. Hit a fly ball, get the run in, the pitch. Fly ball center field. That should carry enough. And it will. And it fucking will. Marsh under it, makes the catch. Rice tags up from third. Judge does his job. Sack fly, brings the Yankees to within 1. And chat, just like that, very quickly, within 5 minutes, we go from down 6-3 to within 1. 6-5 Phillies lead in the top of the 7th. Excuse me, bottom of the 7th. Let me get the sack fly up.
2 outs. Pitch.
Belly up. Now bases are cleared. 2 outs. Yankees down by a run. 6-5 Phillies lead, bottom 7th.
That at bat again.
I also just realized now I'm posting Yanks Ave clips.
Came in, but did not go in far enough.
For the first time like all year under the radio calls. Unless we did this last time for the Apple TV broadcast.
Bring the hands in and not get the good part of the wood on the ball. He still can get in the center field.
Judge sack.
Next pitch. Swing.
Vicious
swing and foul
Yanks
tipped it into the glove of Red Muto. Oh man, he turned it loose. First time he's seeing Romano.
Lead. 7th.
First time in the game. A
I
run
don't need
scored
that last
without a
part already. I
home
want to
run.
be redundant.
Swing
Swing and a
and
miss.
pitch down and in. Swing and a miss.
Which this inning is already a success, by the way. But also can't assume they will get that final run. So every at bat is important here, Chad. Let's go. 1-2 count on Bellinger.
1-run game. 6-5 Phillies. Here's a pitch.
I thought Blue was going to call it. All good, Belly. Shit happens. Bellinger down on strikes, but Volpe goes deep, 14th of the year, 4th home run since the All-Star break. Badass. And then Judge does his job after Rice gets on with a single. Balk over to third on the Grisham, the Grisham ground out. Rice over to third. Judge does his job, sack fly. And just like that, chat, we go from 6-3, quite depleted, to now a 1-run game in the Bronx. 6-5 Phillies lead entering the top of the 8th. We'll see how they handle this. What is Weaver's pitch count? Is he starting the 8th here? If not, it'd be Hamilton, I would assume. And if he doesn't start the 8th, Hamilton does. Hamilton, I think, will probably end up coming in this inning at some point. Oh, Weaver does 16 pitches. 0.2. Weaver should definitely start this inning. It's 8-9 and then top. I'd say Weaver start, have Hamilton ready. And of course, the 9th, if the Yankees were to do something like, or at least just tie the game, you go to Devin Williams. But all right, I'm going to pull you guys up in 2 seconds. I want the box score to look correct. It can be a little bit larger. Bang. Alrighty, let me pull you guys up. Hey, shout out ESPN, by the way. The box score's been pretty good tonight. I assume the Blue Jays still lead, so I'm not going to check on that right away. But last time I checked, they were up 6-1. So, all right, Chad, how we feeling? 1-run game in the Bronx. 6 outs left to go. Let me pull you guys up right now. Yep, click like on the stream if you haven't already. It does help out a bunch, as Luna said. Shout out Luna. Shout out intern Tim, moderator in the chat. Shout out Morgan as well. Shout out Nelson, my fucking boy. No, I miss you, dude. We gotta hang out soon. I'll be back home. Not this weekend, but maybe next off day, to be honest. Do we have an off day honestly coming up? Let me see the schedule really quick. Oh no, dude, I'm fucking here. No, you come up to up north. Yo, by the way, speaking of this, then I'm gonna look at the chat. So my plan for Thursday, which is obviously the trade deadline. The reason I even mention this because we're obviously going live for the deadline. The Yankees are the only team in baseball to play a day game that day. It's a 1 o'clock game, as you see, Tampa Bay. Which that'll be a fun series. Nice little homestand for us here. So I actually think, and that's a weekday. So I'm going to be in the office. We're not going to go live for that game. No watch party Thursday the 31st. But basically the second I get game highlights up on YouTube, which should be around, let's say the game ends at, like 4. Hamilton didn't start this inning. Foul, thank God. So Hamilton's in to start the 8th, by the way, against the 8 and 9 hitter, then Turner. So Kemp, Stott, Turner versus Ian Hamilton. So Weaver is done, which maybe that was for the best given how he looked, with all due respect. But anyways, just to wrap that conversation up, we'll be live for the deadline. Like, the deadline's at 6 on Thursday. We'll be live like in the 4 o'clock hour. But no watch party that day. So just a programming note on that.
Hamilton, next pitch, broken back.
Ground to the left side, make a play. B-Boss. Thank God. I thought the throw was going to be wild, but it wasn't. It was a great throw. 1 away here in the 8th. We're down by 1, Chet. What up, Cole? How we doing, man? What's up, Michael? Hey, Dan, what are your thoughts on the lost prospects for the McMahon trade?
Actually, no, I think a better word.
Nothing, Rice Boy. Nothing. Now, in fairness,
Game, and all of a sudden,
I probably am into prospects more than like most are, but not as much as like a
everything everywhere. It's all
like
about the home runs tonight.
check out Fireside Yankees Ryan Garcia. He is up to fucking everything on the Yanks. And I feel like he knows every prospect. Like he probably would have way more like thoughts of intellect than I would on this. But they're the number 8 and number 21 prospects going back. Where's my thing on here? Those two guys, yeah, Griffin Herring. I knew the name Griffin Herring. Josh Gross, no idea. But I know Herring was the number 8 prospect for the Yankees. Gross was the number 21 prospect for the Yankees. So just based off that, to be honest, I couldn't care less about losing them. And also, they're both pitching prospects. Like, there's so many guys that are ahead of them that I'm already thinking about. Like, so to be honest, bro, it's as if we got McMahon it's like we signed McMahon in free agency, basically. Which he's due a little bit of money. It's not this year, 4.5 the rest of this way. But he's going to get, I think, 16 mil per year over the next 2 years. But I'm not complaining about the contractual control thing because he's under control through 2027. I love the McMahon deal. Every part, I don't have a bad thing to say about it. As long as the rest of the deadline goes the way it should. But yeah, no watch party that day. Who are the top 5 prospects for the Yankees? Depends which list you look at. I now am subscribed to Baseball America. But if you look at an MLB Pipeline, you would find it. And that's jammed. That's not getting out. Judge under it. Yep, can of corn. 2 outs. But who is technically number 1 for the Yankees? Because Jason has graduated off the prospect list. So either Jones is 1 or Lombard's 1. But anyways, let's just say it's Lombard. Lombard, Jones.
He's got 3 hits in his last 3 at bats. Scored twice. He's 3 for 4.
Let's see, who else was in?
Infield
I think right after that.
2 base hits to right.
I know it's not something like Pereira's now in like the bottom 5. Not the bottom 5, but like 5 through 10. I think he's like 7 or 8. Well, Cam is 5 technically still. I always say his name wrong. I know it's said differently, but Lorang. It's not Lorang. It's like Laraje or something. He's pitching really well lately. I don't think he's top 5, but he might be. I would just look it up. You know, I'll look it up right now. And we got 2 outs here in the.
And he's important at this bullpen. Has not had the best year. He's been very
in the 8th.
They need him to get back to his form.
Make sure I don't want to just be guessing here who the top 5 are. So Lorang, and I know I'm saying his name. How do you say it? It's like LeGron. How am I saying? Let's go Hamilton. I think it's LeBron. But yeah, so MLB Channel points it out. I was surprised. No, granted, say Baseball America. And Baseball America is like the standard. I can check that too, but I have to log it on my phone. They have Carlos Laraje, I think, however you say it, as number 2. Lombard 1, Jones 4, Cam's 3, and then they have Bryce Cunningham. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz is really interesting. He's the guy we got in the Carlos Narvaez trade with Boston. He's been great this year. This list is actually very different than the Baseball America list. But you can find that even if you're not subscribed somewhere. Anyways, back to the game. A very close game now again. 3-2 count on the leadoff hitter for the Phillies, Trey Turner. But there is 2 outs here in the 8th. Hamilton looking good so far, but we'll see how it finishes. Turner playing well, 3 for 4 tonight.
Good player. First in hits, 5th in
and for the Yanks coming up after this inning, would it be the Jazz leading off?
Taken inside, ball 4.
Turner walks. Not ideal.
Well,
now you got to deal with Schwarber.
Exactly. Probably not the most optimal thing to walk Trey Turner and get Kyle Schwarber there.
Schwarber 0 for 1, a strikeout against Hill. Lefty against the righty.
He's faced
Hamilton.
He's faced him once, struck him out.
All right, so here's Schwarber, yo. Runner on first. Phillies already lead by a run. Hamilton, don't start pitching like a wuss now, please.
1-0. Schwarber, a walk, a strikeout. Laser shot, 2-run homer, right center field. Base hit to right and a run scored.
1-0 on
From
Schwarber.
Hamilton with that infield puller out to the right. Breaking ball.
Harper on deck. Yo,
Thought he might have had something there, but 2-0.
Trying to be careful.
do we have any other lefties in the pen right now? I mean, it's too late, too far gone at this point. Unless they were already warming up. But no, right? Just Hill?
Homers, Ryan Howard, 58, 2006.
A single season, yeah.
And he's second also, 48.
I think so.
2007.
Mike Schmidt.
Anyways, it's Hamilton's fucking little mess here. And mess is being strong. If he gets out of this, it's fine. You just got to allow the runner on and turn with the walk.
Dangerous pitch right
But obviously
there,
Schwarber's
2-0.
up. This is not good as of this very moment right now.
6-5 Phillies. Your top
Yo, I can't stand
needs an out.
the apple, like...
Fastball
I mean, that was an awful pitch, but still dangerous to Schwarber.
Right under his hands.
The apple, like, statistics they leave on the bottom right have always been something I've complained about, and everybody else too, so it's something new. But, like, yo, don't be telling me, like, Kyle Schwarber, home run probability, 3%. Brother, if it were 3%, the chance of him going deep right now, I would have no concern.
Swung on drive to right. Oh, my goodness, he killed another one. 10 rows back.
That fucking sucks. That sucks, man.
Kyle Schwarber. It's 8-5
Oh.
Philly. And that's the
So Hamilton blows it. That's a real big-time shame, man.
No doubt about that.
You guys know how I feel about the bullpen. Should have been extra guys in here weeks ago.
That got out of here faster than that, Dave Sims.
That sucks. 8-5 Phillies lead,
That
and
was a shot that got out of here in almost a half a second.
damn it. It's hard to get too optimistic after that one, Chad.
Laser.
That's a real shame, Hamilton. Real shame.
Those walks will kill you every time.
Absolutely.
Real shame.
Hit harder than the first home run, or about the same?
Well, it was lower, so it took less time to get out.
Oh man.
That's
115 off the bat.
That's his 33rd
That's a shame,
career
man.
multi-homer game.
Golly.
It's a bad job by Hamilton. That's a fucking shame.
There's pitch swung on by Harper foul.
8-5 Phillies lead.
So Schwarber with
I got nothing, Chet. Besides, obviously, there's 6 outs left to go. We'll be here to see what happens, but man, that's a shame, bro.
I hope nobody got
God.
That's how hard he hit it. Pitch fouled off. So 0-2.
It's going to be a tough game to lose, Chat, and it's, as of right now, looking like that's where it's headed. That's a shame, man.
Signing with the Phillies, I got to believe Dave Dombrowski, owner John Middleton. I don't think.
Almost should have pitched around him or something.
Man. 8-5. Swing and a miss.
So that'll end the inning. Harper won't run it out.
And that'll do it. Damage done. And Hamilton.
All right, Chat. We got Stanton, Jazz, Goldie up. We'll see what happens. Again, like we'll be here to see what happens. But just bad job by Hamilton. Like, man, bro, if these things were shored up, like, fix the bullpen, and yeah, fundamentals and all that. But it's not even fundamentals. It's the fucking obvious plays on defense. Which hell, we kind of were close to overcoming that. Whatever Goldschmidt did before. Like, I don't look at that as like pure like fundamentals, which I guess technically it is, but that's just, yo, if we just made the obvious and clean plays that aren't like, this shit could be so simple, bro. Like if we just had a bullpen that could keep it a fucking 1-run lead after already blowing it. Damn. Not good, Chet. Not good. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. 6 sets left to go. 4, 5, 6 for the Yankees. Stanton, Jazz, Goldie. That sucks, man. That sucks.
We all stand up together. Because when we all come together, there's nothing we can't do.
Dang.
Today is Big Fly Friday, presented by BetMGM.
I'll pick you guys up soon.
Place your home run bet minimum $10 on a player using Big Fly Friday's qualifying token. If
They have the longest home run of the day. Get a share of $100,000 in bonus bets.
The MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This game. These games. All the games. Pre-game.
It's gonna suck.
Everything in between. This is baseball your way. With real-time stats, scores, breaking news, and custom content that hits every time. Because you choose the teams and pick the players you want to follow. So when they catch it on the field, you catch it on the app.
Sosa is now at third base and Keckering, the hard-throwing
All right.
right-hander.
Stanton, Jazz, Goldie. Just see what happens, Chad. But obviously not looking good.
First pitch to
Success left to go.
inside, ball one.
Appreciate you guys being here. Been a fun stream otherwise. Been a really fun stream, actually. But the ultimate outcome, nothing we can do about. So that's just
8-5 lead
sulk.
for the Phillies, a wrecking crew named Kyle Schwarber in town.
How you guys doing, yo?
Breaking ball outside, 2-0 to Stanton. Stanton, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt coming up here in the 8th.
Keckering 38 and 2/3.
Hey, Tyrone, my man. $5 super chat says, had to go to a good friend's calling hours tonight. Your stream is helping distract me. Yanks want to be even better. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
19 walks and
Yeah, dude. No, I feel you. I feel you. Again, we'll see what happens, but sucks when your bullpen just
2-1.
doesn't even give you a chance to come back.
Check swing, foul ball.
Smithy's still up, so don't do
Eighth
that.
inning is sponsored by Local 3 IBEW.
But all right, pick you guys back up soon.
We're going to put a motion on the floor to walk. Schwarber the next 2 days. Oh man.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow. 2-2. Here's the pitch to Stanton. Swung on, hit to right field, going foul. A little late on that fastball. Don't forget, after the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Barbari, powered by Verizon. For the latest deals, drop into your local Verizon store. Keckering working quickly. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Swiper. And Big G way out in front. 1 down. And I bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. A couple of hits his last 2 times up. A strikeout, single to center, and an infield hit.
Here's Jazz.
Left-hand hitter, and he looks at the breaking ball. Down low, ball 1. Sosa well off the bag. At third, pitch to Jazz. Swings and fouls it off the screen in front of the Yankee dugout. First good shot. Keckering out of Huntington Beach, California, 5th-round pick by the Phillies in 2022 out of South Florida, University of. That's in Tampa. 1-1. There's the pitch. Ooh, late call. Back to a breaking ball. 1-2.
Another week till the trade deadline, just about, almost a week. It's next Thursday at 6, and I know Yankees looking for bullpen help, but
Yeah, we need it
There's
now.
a swing and a miss. Top
Jazz
of the
down on
zone,
strikes.
Running away from him. Strike 3 on Jazz. Down he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts by Kirkland.
but I would think the price on any decent reliever keeps going up every time this bullpen gets hit around like this. And you know, most of them they're exhausted, they're overworked.
There's Goldschmidt. Base hit to right last time up. 1 for 3. First pitch, fastball. Outside. He can rush it up there. That was 98.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys being here tonight, chat.
Him up as a rookie was like this was a couple years
Game's
ago.
not over, but
He was
we
just
want to say that.
22. Put him in the pen at
Been a
the
good
end of the
time.
year.
Way inside.
Here's Goldie,
That's
2-0.
off Goldschmidt.
And came up throwing 98, 99, 100.
Third year. This is game number 45 for me. Did 64 games last year with a 5-3 record. 2-0. Swung on, hit down right field line. Low foul. Phillies will have 4, 5, and 6 coming up in the top of the ninth. Right now it's at 8-5. Philly lead, 8 runs on 10 hits. Kyle Schwarber has done massive damage with 2 2-run homers. Here's pitch. Slider in there for a strike. So 2-2 to Goldschmidt, 2 out, nobody on.
And Scott Efros now warming up for
Oh, spoiled by the box score.
Yanks.
Mercury set, big right hander.
2-2-1 Goldie.
Missed
3-2.
outside. Count runs full. Phillies have hit 3 home runs. The Yankees hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Phillies still have an 8-5 lead. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit the
Base hit right field for Goldie. Okay.
Base hit. Pitch away from him. Nice smart hitting
Let's go.
by Paul Goldschmidt. His second hit tonight.
All right, runner on first, 2 outs, and then I'll bring up Wells, I believe.
Now that was up coming in on him. So the bad head out.
The Phillies,
That's the second baseman.
they've seen that the Yankees hit 4 solo home runs. The Schwarber 2 2-run homers, and Realmuto hit a 3-run homer. There's
Come on, Wells.
Left-hand hitter, swing at the top of the
0-1.
zone, came up empty. What a ball game this has been. 0-1 here to Wells. Swing on way late.
0-2.
Upper deck, left side, foul ball. Infield pulled around to the right, 0-2 here to Wells. The pitch. Breaking ball down low. 1-2.
One and two on
Two
Wells.
out, a 3-run lead
Runner off
for
first.
The Phillies, 8-5. Here's the pitch. Swing on foul right at home plate.
Pick it back up soon, Chet. Yeah, come on. Maybe have another
As it
homer.
stands now, starting today, Yankees would be the 4th seed in the playoffs.
2-run shot, give us a
Phillies
little
would be the
juice.
5th seed. But we got a lot of baseball to play. This is game 103 for both teams. Wouldn't shock anybody if stuff comes down to the last couple, 3 days. 1-2 pitch. Swing on, hit down the left field line. That'll get foul. 8
Still
runs,
1 and 2.
10 hits, no errors for Philly. 5-10-2 for the Yankees.
And the Phillies don't have a set closer. I think Alvarado had 7 saves, but he's suspended now. Keckering has 2. Romano has 8, so they've already been in. That leaves Matt Strom.
1-2 from Kirkering.
Can we see it?
And a pitch. Swung on to
Left center field, that's
left center
decently
field.
hit,
Long run
but
for Kepler,
nothing.
and runs it down.
Anything over, Chet.
Step onto the track and deep
That's a
to the
shame.
field to the left of the 399
All right.
center. No.
9th inning coming up. Yanks down by 3.
A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving, doing what they do best.
Sean, you guys are playing worse than us, brother. Or before the Angels series, excuse me. But yeah, 3 outs left. Not ideal. Not ideal. Love you, chat. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Pick it back up soon. I'm done. That's the guy in the commercial center. I had a fucking wedgie too. This is some Friday night, bro. Be right back, yo. Sorry, Chet. You guys couldn't even hear. I apologize.
Right on the money.
Sorry.
There's 2 now. Nice job by the pitcher, Efros, to go cover third.
A fucking phone call.
Going hard
Nothing bad, just my boy. I didn't even see the runner got on second, but I obviously assumed it was a double. I'm here, Chet.
2 down, runner at second.
Efros pitching right now. I didn't even see it.
Brings up lefty swinging Max Kepler.
Yo, I think this team is a contender. Even if we traded, we would suck. I do think that, Heather. Now, contenders in what? Like this team right now, World Series? No. No. If you're asking, like, will they make the playoffs? They will. They will. Will they do anything with that? That's up to Brian Cashman. And it's been up to Brian Cashman. I'm just talking the last few weeks. I don't know, it'd be a broken record. But, yo, again, at least one middling reliever, like similar to the Clay Holmes deal in 2021. That was before Clay Holmes became Clay Holmes, but it was like just getting a guy that has something to him to add depth to the bullpen that maybe could be something, which the Yankees are pretty good at doing that. A deal like that, even just a few weeks ago, to shore up this bullpen a little bit, could have done wonders. But we're obviously in this situation now, is what it is. And I'm not saying that in like a fucking like being content with the way, but I mean literally like this is the situation now. You got to get relievers right now, like tonight.
I was looking at the scoreboard, another 6 runs for them.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Behind as easily as anything.
They could fix this. They could. Now, obviously, if Goldschmidt's going to be making errors, and like again, now it's the point where we're like cursed offensively. It's actually kind of weird. That shit, nothing for me to discuss besides just like, yo, figure that out. But yeah, everything is Cashman's fault. He's responsible for it all. Exactly, James. Exactly. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I don't feel far off from what you just said. You guys stay away from Bednar's coming to the good side of New York. Yeah, Bednar's a name to watch. Oh, I'll tell you, Chad, we didn't talk about this. Speaking of Pirates. Yo, did you guys see the O'Neal Cruz rumors that have been...
Sosa, 266, 3 homers, 22 runs batted in. He's been in now.
What the hell is that noise? I mean,
55 for him.
He's played a lot of different, but they even tried him.
Do you guys hear that?
Yes, they did.
That shows you where that outfield.
I guess this is the box score. Oh, hold on. I got to fix that. Oh, what is this fucking awfulness? Oh, that sucks. That's gonna score a run, dude. All right, this game is just barring some miracle. That's a fucking wrap here, chat. Not for our stream, obviously. We'll be here through the final pitch, but 9-5 Phillies now, RBI single. Yo, can they stop with that fucking whack-ass audio coming through my shit?
Sosa pinch hit, RBI single, pads the cushion for the Phillies.
Until ESPN figures that shit out, I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't know what's
going
going
to bring up Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 4, a couple of strikeouts, a fly out and around, and a ground up.
9-5 Phillies lead, chat. Not ideal. I'll probably just pick you guys up for the rest of the way or something. I do want ESPN to figure this shit out so I don't get these like whack-ass videos that are playing audio, which I assume you guys are definitely hearing too.
Well, Matt Strom is
at least we're hearing.
Daniel Robert has joined him, so they get any more.
Bro, are they on crack? Like,
ring and a miss and a breaking ball. I really bore in on 0-2. And David Robertson will be joining these guys.
Couple of weeks, I think. Couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks?
Yeah. Don't forget, he's like
sorry, Chad.
You know, he stayed in really great shape, but it's not the same. So he's like 2 weeks into spring training. That's where he is.
0-2 pitch. Strike. No. Oh, Efros like me. I thought that was a strike. That was ball 1.
These people are idiots. With all due respect. So we just gotta leave it like this. Why do I still hear it, bro? Oh my god. This is hell.
Come back a couple of times. There's 1-2.
We'll just deal like this. Sorry. I mean, this game is fog. Yeah, it's about to be like 10-5 Phillies. I gotta start prepping a post game. Jesus Christ. My goodness. Chad, how we doing? This has turned into a complete and total shit show. Good grief, man. I'll be goddamned.
Bryson Stott, a couple of RBIs, gives him 41. That's his 11th.
Start getting a post-game ready chat. I assume you understand. I told you, yo, we did something in a past life. We're fucking cursed. It's 11-5 Phillies now.
Yankee fans are leaving here in droves.
Can't blame them.
After that, and the Philly fans are
Can't blame
right
them.
where they are.
Phillies would improve to 59-44. Yankees would fall back to 10 games below 5 or 9 games after this. They'd be 56-47. Good lord.
Turner 3 hits, 14
Chat. You know, I mean it when I say it's a good.
And just
2-0.
all over the place. You see Efron's
It's a good time with you
very
guys.
frustrated out there.
Okay. Let me get this in here. Let's see. So who will get the win and loss? Sorry, I'm just gonna start getting my shit ready on post game. By the way, again, for tomorrow's stream, or as for tomorrow's stream, dude, I'm gonna just. My God. The Lord above chat is testing me right now. I guess Weaver gets the loss. Weaver would get the loss. It's now 12-5 Phillies, yo. Obviously, you know, if you go about your night, I'm not offended by any means. Do your thing, yo. Is it Banks that gets the win?
Because they don't play any kind of little ball or anything, but they can really run. They got some good athletes.
I think it might be Banks. Yeah, Banks 3-2. Weaver. I'll get a post-game pick. We'll wrap up this game. I'll be here through the last pitch, of course. But this sucks. This sucks. Especially after a day that had some momentum. You know, we were chilling with the McMahon trade back at the stadium. 2 games left in this series, but this is fucking another crummy like series opener, yo. I feel like this has been the whole second half so far. Alrighty. I got you up, chat, by the way. How we doing? Nah, it's not over, Heather, but I understand the emotion. This just sucks. And that's my last comment on it. I mean, I'll probably repeat that a few times, but that's the verdict. Just a big-time shame.
4 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and 4 in the 9th here so far. And don't forget, at the bottom of the 6th inning, it was 3-2 Yankees.
Yeah. 2-0 pitch here to Schwarber. Takes a slider for a strike. 2-1. Boy, they have put it on him. And
Let's do that. This picture stinks. There's nothing really better.
So the Yankees come to town and just
12-5. I just can't believe it, dude.
Just game 1. I'm not saying that's
And yes, Chad, I can believe it. My goodness.
Next pitch outside.
All right.
And 1 to count to Schwarber. Right here, Schwarber's thinking of
K-State fan.
He's going to try to lose one here. So we already got 2 2-run homers. There's a pitch. And there's a line drive right field, but it's right at Judge.
All right. Bottom of the 9th coming up. We could still win the series. Just for right now, it's pretty ass. But yo, just got to deal with it.
Introducing Traveler Whiskey.
Post game's ready. All that shit is ready.
Traveler's been tasted.
Oh, tomorrow's stream. I wouldn't expect one tomorrow. But for all I know, I might pop on and do something. But the plan is no stream tomorrow. But the thing is, I will be here up north, so it's not like when I'm going back home and, you know, like I can't stream. I am going to be here, so for all I know, like the day works out and I can stream. But we'll still have coverage regardless on Yanks Ave. All right, post game is all set and ready. Again, appreciate you guys being here, yo. You guys are the best, and I mean that. But yeah.
The key to a perfect family vacation? Separate rooms. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. The beach.
Boy, my boy.
She isn't just a place. She is
I know. Volpe on this. What up, Russell? How you doing, man? It's good, Matt. I think we need 3 relief pitchers, to be honest. 1 lefty. Word up, Devontae. I mean, we're getting Yarbrough back, so he kind of fills that lefty role as a second guy behind Hill. Which Hill's been really good, just didn't do well in that. Right, that was before the Weaver home run. Anyways, Yarbrough kind of fills out the lefty role, but yeah, we got to get relief pitching. That's what I'm saying, user. That's what I'm saying. Tough stretch for sure, dude. Tough stretch for sure. Nah, we're not gonna start talking about 2026. If I were to start doing that, that would just be me like copping out. I'd only be doing that to like make myself feel better about right now. You know.
New York Life, we know the power of having someone by your side. That's why we're proud to be the official financial guidance partner of Major League Baseball.
9-12-5 Phillies. Right now we pause for station
Yeah,
identification.
post game's all set and ready. That's what it looks like. If anybody cares. And yeah, the Bronx score's gonna work now.
Big hail to climb for the Yankees. Bottom 9 down 12-5. Anthony Volpe, bobblehead night, and here's Volpe to lead things off here in the bottom of the ninth. Got a home run on a 1-1 pitch to left field back in the 7th inning. 1 for 3.
I assume you guys aren't hearing bullshit because I'm not. Whatever.
Robert, big right-hander on the mound here for the Phillies. First pitch, swung on, bounced up the middle, stop right there. The second baseman throws over in time, one away.
That was a 96
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
that score.
Anyways,
Anyways, you guys know my thoughts on this. Tough game. Very tough game. 2 more left to go. Pitching matchups for tomorrow. Suarez, who's been great, 7-4, 2.66 ERA, lefty. Versus Stroman, who's been good since coming off the IL. For us, for sure. It was really good last week against Atlanta in the series finale. And then Sunday's Wheeler versus Rodon.
Daniel Robert, big right-hander, works in the third base side of the rubber.
So let's see how this goes, yo. The rest of the series I'm talking. And then I guess, yeah, the rest of this game, too.
And there for a strike.
Hey, Luke with the $10 super chat. My man. Can't wait for the new chapter in Dan's life. Free and post bringer. If you're famous now, right? To be the start. Nah, yo, stop it. Luke, you're my guy, dude. You're always supporting, man. Like, you're a cool ass dude. I appreciate you. She was in the New York Post. It is fucking crazy. But yeah, obviously, for those who didn't see, I just said all that stuff in the beginning of the stream and all. But yeah, Luke, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And yo, Yankee fan, thanks for the super chat. This game sucks. Say that again, man. Absolutely. Stroman is good in night games. Day games, not so much. I feel like it's kind of the opposite, Steve. I think it's kind of the opposite. In the Atlanta game, he was good. That was a day game.
One out here, bottom 9. All Phillies.
In general, he's just been good in the second half. Stroman's man. Well, yeah, or not second half. Since going off the IL, to be more specific.
Little looper in the right.
Hey, Mike, get down.
Coming on Castellanos.
Castellanos got it. 2 outs.
Coming in hard. Nice
All
strike,
right.
2 down. That'll bring up Trent Grisham as he stands. A big crowd, 47,018. This man's got out of here in a hurry. 12 runs on 14 hits for the Phillies. Grisham takes pitch down low. 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for the Yankees.
Heather, they're not going to sell, and you know that. They need to get a right-handed batter infielder. I would guess not. Grisham with a dry, that could be trouble. But Castellanos has got it, and that'll do it. Joel Sherman did mention they could still get another infielder, but next time we're on here, we'll obviously discuss everything with fresh thoughts. Now I'm just in post-game loss mode, so that's up on Yanks Ave. Yankees lose 12-5. Just it's a fun game. I mean, fun stream for a while until yeah. Steve C, I'm not losing hope in the squad. We got a permanent third baseman pitching to come, I guess. Exactly, Steve. I'm not losing hope either. I'm just bummed about this loss, but they got McMahon. Now the job is to get pitching, like ASAP, especially relievers. Oh, my God. What up, Doc? Anyways, chat, appreciate you guys so much for everything for real, like all the support and shit throughout the past couple days. You're the best. Again, don't bang on a stream tomorrow. For all you know, maybe there will be one, but can't say for sure, so I don't want to say, like, I don't want you to plan your schedule around it or nothing. So assume no stream tomorrow. But yeah, another tough series opening loss. But just want to emphasize, appreciate you guys a lot. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And, happy birthday, Frosty. Hope you had a good day otherwise. But you guys are the best. Yeah, I'm not giving up either. Don't get this twisted, yo. Not at all. Not giving up at all. Just bummed for the time being, then we regroup and bounce back tomorrow. Just gotta turn the page after sulking on this for a little bit. But enjoy the rest of your Friday night, yo. It's the weekend, so still good in that sense. Love you guys. See you next time. Let's go Yanks.